recording late, and I'm just warning everybody that that's what's happening right now. So probably going to start saying some stuff that I wouldn't say if I was wide awake.
Actually, we want that.
I don't know if
we are all rooting for that.
Yeah, well, it's going. I'm starting strong. What's the time that you want me to not say crazy stuff so YouTube don't take our video down?
Well, if you give me another 60 seconds, then I'll be fine.
All right. I don't know what I could do for 60 seconds except for like do 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 do.
I mean, this feels vaguely familiar though.
Do 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 do.
You finished?
Tell me when it's 60 seconds.
It's not 60 yet. Vaguely familiar. Because we used to record. It was a good amount of time when we recorded late at night. You still on your shit?
Yeah.
You got 30 seconds left. 30 seconds take a while,
that
don't
was
it?
Crazy. I thought I was 30 seconds in doing that.
Nah, fam.
How long is that?
I have no idea.
Can you just tell me?
You got I'm not good at math. You got 15 seconds left.
Okay, so I can start my story off.
You can start. Wait, you have a story to go with this?
No, it's not a story. It's just a little thing.
Okay.
So I was telling you earlier that I'm growing. I found a couple of hairs like on my neck.
Oh, your beard.
I found like 2. Fuck you. I found like two on my neck.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is nasty. Like, why? They're like just stray hairs.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think we've discussed before that people say, the old people used to say, if you got a little chin on your like, little hair on your chin, you had good pussy. And,
nah, fam.
That's what they said.
Nah, fam. My aunt had a beard, my nigga. I don't want to think that my aunt had good pussy.
Did she have kids?
Yeah.
How many?
1. Was he the only child? 1 and impossible.
I don't know.
No, I think 2. No, I think that was her daughter. Or was it a niece? Anyway, I know 1 for sure.
This your real aunt?
Yeah. Rest in peace.
I mean, that's cool. She dead. I'm sorry. Like, all right.
Are
but
you?
Like, you don't know if she had 2 kids?
Okay. So basically...
No, let me finish my story. What I was going to say was... Bearded bussy probably go crazy.
Bearded bussy?
Yeah, that shit probably go crazy. I understand why niggas be gay. Because if
what?
If I got hairs on my chin and my pussy go crazy, I know that full bearded pussy be going crazy. And I fucks with y'all. So shout out to y'all. And we the same.
First of all, you will not say that.
No, I'm saying like
No.
What I'm saying is we here, like we see each other because like I don't know what's going on with my face, but like we fucked earlier today.
We did, and I did not see it.
You was going crazy. Like you was like, oh, it's so good. And then that same day I found like 2 hairs on my chin.
No, it was exceptionally good.
And so many things.
Go ahead, say it. Go ahead, talk about it.
I think I really am having this perimenopause shit.
We know.
That he liked to like put on me. And it's bothering me. And today, like for the first time, I could not. Oh my God. Okay.
Go ahead.
If y'all are new here, my bad.
Welcome.
It's a late episode, and sometimes when it's late, I just be saying stuff and then I regret it tomorrow, but then he uploaded, so I can't do nothing about it. But I couldn't get wet. I couldn't do it at all.
And we tried a lot of things.
He was trying, and I was like, man, it's not working at all. And he was like, what you mean it's not working? I was like, this shit is not working. Like,
so then I told her, why don't you suck my dick?
Mm-hmm.
And you did that.
I did do that.
And immediately.
It wasn't immediately.
It was kind of immediate.
It wasn't immediately. To be honest,
Uh-huh.
I know exactly what it was, but I hate to admit it.
What was it?
You know, I have a problem with eye contact. You think I'm a little autistic, right? I mean, you do, and that's
Happy
fine.
Autism Awareness Month.
Hey, shout out to shout out to my babies. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
they be assholes, but shout out to them. But yeah, like I have a problem with eye contact sometimes. Like I feel like it's too intimate.
Okay.
Like even when I'm talking to people, looking them in the eye, because my dad used to force me to look them in the eye, look people in their eye when you're talking to them.
Right.
And I think something about that, I don't know what it was, but like I feel like sometimes if I'm especially around a man and they have like a woman, something about me feels uncomfortable looking at him too long.
Oh, okay. I get you.
Because it feels like, even though we're just having a conversation, sometimes I feel like it's too intimate.
No, I get that.
And I don't want her to be like, why is she looking at him like that so long? Even though I'm just paying attention, right? So I stop. It's weird for me to do it. So even with my husband, staring too long facially is too intense for me. It's way too, like, it feels like it's about to erupt.
Are you like embarrassed when you do that to people?
I don't know. It's very intense. So like I can look talking to you like, yeah, sometimes. And then it's a part of me, especially with you, where I look at you too long, I'd be like, God, you kind of fine. And I get like little butterflies. And I don't like that. So, because I'm a real ass bitch. So, so when we're having sex, staring in your eyes is too intense for me. So before I was sucking your dick, I was watching you and I was just looking at you and I got turned on by watching you. And I was like, whoa, it's too much. And then I did the dick sucking thing. I put it in my mouth and I got up and you turned me over and it was ready, but I didn't even know that it was ready.
Nah, I knew. I
had no idea I was ready until you was in there.
So maybe for now on,
I'm never looking at you.
What you mean?
Like I can look at you talking to you. This is fine. This is okay.
Right.
But if
my dick's getting hard, by the way.
But oh shit. All right. I can do that. But like something about like looking at you too long when you're like staring at me and you're like happy. Like if it's an argument, I think I can look at you in an argument. No, sometimes I can't even do that because then I get too mad. But like something about when we are like in a really good space or we kissing, it's too much. And like it's borderline like the feeling you get when you about to squirt, which I had just discovered. I didn't know.
Yes, you are now part of the squirting team.
Oh, this feels familiar. And it's literally just when I look at your eyes too long.
Wow.
That was a lot.
Listen. We are a safe place.
Is it
for
safe?
everyone's thoughts and emotions?
I have a feeling that you're gonna grab my face and be staring the fuck out of me when you get horny.
Fucking right.
And then I'm gonna be like, I don't want to do it. And you're gonna be like, look at me. Tell me, say it now.
And you know what? I don't know if I mentioned this to you like yesterday or 2 days ago. But I really was like, yo, I really want her to look in my eyes while she sucks my dick.
But I like your eyes anyway.
But did I mention that to you?
See, now I can't even look at you now. We've been married for a while. We've been married for a couple of years. But now, even you talking about it, I'm like, ugh.
Nah, it was intense though. It was because originally when I brought you over there, because I was already naked.
Yeah.
Like I was already naked and I was like on full display.
Yep.
And when I brought you over there, it was to kiss you.
We don't never start this intense, but hey, you here now, you in our bed.
Hey, there you go.
You in the bedroom.
Nah, it was super, I wanted to kiss you. And it was super intense. And I said, well, if she can't get wet, I might as well show her how she makes me feel. Oh. And maybe that will turn her on.
Well, that's not fair.
What you mean?
That's not fair.
What you mean?
And also, stop talking to me like that. Like, I know that voice. I know that voice. That ain't the regular we having a conversation voice. Stop that shit. No, I don't think that's fair. I don't think you should use my weaknesses against me.
I don't look at it as a weakness.
I don't think that's what love's about.
Nah, I didn't think it was a weakness. I looked at it as intimacy, like you said. It was intense intimacy.
Yeah, it's something about intimacy. Yo. I just don't really fuck with it.
Yo.
Like, I love love and I love sex and I love those things. But something about we just gonna feel feelings. Ugh, I don't know what it is. It's too much.
See, I want to do that at night. We got to do it again at night because the problem is I can't nut in the morning.
Because the kids be yelling.
No, not at all. Like,
because that's why. That's probably why I couldn't get myself.
No,
together,
like in the morning, it's like I am on at all. It's like it's you know how you put your phone on the charger at night.
Yeah, I'd be
that's
that.
what my dick do. It be on the charger, and in the morning I wake up 100%.
Oh,
ready to go.
Yeah, and then
ready to go.
It don't die.
It do not die.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like.
It's not no leftover blue chew or nothing like that. You'll stay when you sleep. What happens when you take it and it's late and then you go to bed with a blue chew?
No, it's still in your system.
Your dick be hard. What is it like when your dick hard and you roll over? Like
at night?
Yeah. Do a lot of niggas sleep on their stomach?
I don't really know how other guys sleep.
Yeah. You ain't never watched somebody sleep? You already had a sleepover at your boy's house?
How weird are you?
Y'all don't do sleepovers?
No. My mother wouldn't let me sleep over at people's houses.
Well, I'm talking about when you get bigger. When y'all bigger. When y'all grown. Y'all don't go. When
I'm grown, I got my own house.
But everybody don't have their own house. You don't go to your boy's house and like sleep over there? Wait, y'all don't. No, is that weird? You can't just go sleep.
I don't know if it's weird, but it is not. It was never me.
To go to sleep over there, like on the couch or something?
By the time it didn't matter if my mommy wanted me to sleep over at somebody's house because she didn't want me to get.
You know what the problem is? What? We sit here talking about this. You saying I'm too grown to sleep over a nigga house, and you said my mommy said that I can't. Like, what is happening? I don't understand where that lives.
No, like, listen. By the time I was old enough to sleep over at people's houses. I wanted to sleep over at women's houses.
So you ain't no nigga ain't never been at a house sleep around you?
I've had like my homeboys that fell asleep in my house and I go upstairs.
They sleep on their stomach?
I don't know.
They gone every time when you wake up?
The last time
they be leaving before you wake up?
That's some wild shit, right?
Yeah.
Everybody leave before.
Like y'all fucked or something. Like
no, the last time somebody slept over at my house, it was one of my best friends. And the night before, we were out all night. We were drinking, smoking, matter of fact, we weren't even. No, we did drink a little bit. We drank a little bit, but we was really smoking. And I knew my limit. I was like, you know what? I can't do that. I got to drive. Even though we was like right around the corner, I have to drive. I'm not going to do this, right? We get to my house and we drop off his cousin first. And as we're dropping off his cousin, he's like, yo, I don't feel good, bro. I might need to go to the hospital, right? And I'm like, I can't take you to the hospital because you're famous.
Oh, that nigga.
Yeah. Can't take you to the hospital because you're famous. You know what I mean? But I'm saying that in my mind. I mean,
famous niggas don't get sick?
No, but he was he was intoxicated. So I was like, nah, I can't do that. Can't do that. So we drop off his cousin and we going back. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't think you should go home tonight because you pretty, ripped, whatever. Just stay at the crib. And he was like, I bet. So we get to my house. He lays on the couch, just passes out. And in my mind, the entire time, I was like, bro, I hope he don't die on my couch.
Because that's a
terrible.
That's a TMZ headline.
You know what I'm saying?
Because what the fuck he doing over there?
Right. Yeah. And then it's like I got him intoxicated.
That's all you.
I wasn't
about?
even the one that got him intoxicated.
Did you make sure he didn't die, or was you just like, man, please not here?
I prayed a lot. I did prayer.
Oh.
Because I felt like if I made sure he was okay, I don't know shit. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
But God.
Yeah. Come on. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. He'd appreciated that. Was he sleep on his stomach when it happened?
No, he was like leaning on the couch.
So you seen a nigga sleep before that?
But no, I didn't watch him sleep. I just said, "You good, bro? I'm gonna get you a cover." And I just like threw the cover down and went upstairs and prayed.
Well, okay, back to my original question. If you are hard and you roll over, does it bend in? Like, is it like it's like a solid stick, or is it like, you know how when you have those pocket knives, and then when you're done, you close it up and then go back in the face. Do your dick do that?
No, listen, I don't ever remember being asleep and waking up with being asleep and being awoken by my hard dick. You know what I mean? But I also masturbate before I go to bed,
So
especially
you
if
get
it's
rid
hard.
of it.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah. Until
So
the
you
next
ain't
morning.
never been to sleep with a hard dick?
No.
You lucky, huh?
I don't know. I don't think I'm lucky. I
think
just...
it's mad dudes that go to sleep with the hard dick. They don't get to relieve it or nothing.
Then they are not taking advantage of the things that God gave them.
Hands?
You damn right.
What if they don't have hands? And there's nothing wrong with not having hands. That's not funny. You seen the nigga, the quadruple amputee, that nigga shot a gun and killed somebody.
This is true. So
with
if you
no
can,
hands
if
or
you can
legs.
shoot somebody, you can.
Oh shit! Damn.
And
I wonder how he did that.
Listen, I'm not even gonna hold you. I mean, they can't hold, but
that's not funny. That's not funny. I'm not joking. Nobody without no hands.
No. But if I don't have no hands, I bet the masturbation's even better. Has to be.
But I don't know though. That's for one. It's no. You're not doing this to me.
Go ahead. We here. We are here.
You're not doing this.
We are here.
It's late. It's not fair.
What you mean?
It's closer to your face because your hand's shorter.
And if you finish and...
It's just, yeah. Oh, nope. I'm not going to demonstrate it either. How did I get here? That's not fair because I know people with no hands. And shout out to them.
So do I.
Yeah. I know people with no fingers.
One of my homies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that? I know that.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. I know other people too.
Do you?
But I don't ask them that. And here's the thing. Why?
What?
Why are we recording late? This is not fair.
No, I think...
Okay, no, let me finish. Because what I was going to say was, I feel like if you have no hands, then you... Like, you come... Like, you know... that people might have questions.
Yes.
So, like... I've met a couple, not a lot, like a couple of niggas with no hands that's confident. They confident as fuck. And I fuck with that, right?
Yeah.
So, like, there are a lot of things, like, if you have a good sense of humor about it, some people do.
Listen, all of my friends that are handy-capable.
Yeah.
Yeah. See how I did that?
I like that.
Yeah, man.
I fuck with that.
Yeah. All of my friends that are handy-capable, seriously.
Got good personalities about it?
They do. And if I have a question, I ask them. And if I want to joke them, I joke them.
And yeah, and they pretty good about it. But I think that question that we have is a little more personal, and I don't know if they're gonna answer that one. Like, do you masturbate?
I'll ask.
And how?
I'll ask.
Because a part of me is like, is it with your mouth?
No. I don't give a fuck how many hands you ain't got. You can't do it with your mouth.
You're only supposed to have 2.
Yo, you can't do it with your mouth, bro.
But it's not.
Nah.
It's not gay because it's
Nah.
yours. It's not gay. Baby, if I didn't...
What part of it is not gay?
Wait.
I hate her.
Baby, if I didn't have no fingers...
No.
I'd eat my own pussy.
Yo, but you are bi.
And I guess that's not fair.
No, listen.
But if it's all I had,
No.
I'd eat my own pussy. Oh no, I'm gonna start crying again. I can't do this late night shit, yo.
It's J-Rod.
Chris and Seville.
Then we the podcast, the fastest growing podcast.
We didn't start. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. The fastest growing podcast, wherever you're listening at right now. We are dropping a little late. And we'll discuss that in a little while. But first, it's time to get to my favorite part of the show.
Oh God, please.
Bitches love this.
Oh yeah. Another week, another list. And this week's list, it's actually a personal one for me. Personal one for me. I'm trying to be a better husband. You know that, right?
I don't know yet.
Which part?
Well, I mean, I'm saying I'm finding out now. You just told me.
You didn't see my better husband ways?
With your cardigan? What? I don't know what you're saying.
No, I'm trying to be a better husband. And one of the things that you asked for was for us to go out on more dates.
Yeah, we haven't gone out on any.
We've gone out. We've been going out a lot more than usual.
That's not saying
than
much.
in the past.
That's not saying much.
It's not saying much, but it's a try, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And one of the things that crossed my mind this week was, damn, we've been going out and I've been having fun. She seems like she's been tolerating the time. And I was like, but soon the things we're doing is going to get old and we got to find new things. You know what I mean? And I said, what better way to at least find out what you want to do, find out what I want to do, than doing this list. The top 6 ideas for date night. These are the things that you may want to do that you're not even thinking would be a good date night. Maybe you are. Who knows?
Okay, who's going first?
I think I have number 1.
Okay. So do I go first?
So that means you go first. Yes.
Okay.
Number 6.
A cooking class.
Okay.
I would do a cooking class, but like making pasta, like that kind of thing. I would do that with you. Because everybody talks about how romantic it is to cook with your partner. I've never seen that because I don't want you in the kitchen with me. Get the fuck out. So if I'm going to experience it, it won't be at my house. So we should go somewhere where there's a referee to be in the middle when we cooking and can like help us. We feel like we learning something together and it's cute.
Okay.
So we can do it at least once because it's never happening here.
Now, you are the cook of our house.
Yes, I am.
You pride yourself on your skills, right?
Where's this going?
I'm just asking.
I don't know.
You don't pride yourself?
I think so, but...
Okay. What happens if we go to this cooking class, we are given a meal to prepare, and mine comes out better?
That's not going to happen.
You sure?
I'm absolutely positive.
See, this is why I don't think you should be absolutely positive.
I am. What's about to happen right now is you not going to talk shit.
Not at all. I'm just going to talk facts.
No. What's going to happen right now is we're going to have a good, clean podcast. It's already late. I'm already on 10. Don't start with me.
Nah, listen. It's not to start with you at all. I just know that for the last year, maybe, year and a half, I have been, talking about how good you cook, but there was one meal.
Baby, for real? And I knew you was going to do this
or
shit.
Dish.
Hey, I knew you was going to do this shit. Don't fucking play with me.
No, listen. No. I'm just saying that there's one dish that I have said that you make amazing. However, you've been fucking up lately.
But there are reasons behind every fuck up, and don't do this to me.
Now, if you are a listener of the pod, you've been listening for a while, then you already know what dish I'm speaking of. But if you are not, mac and cheese.
Okay, explain though. Like, don't fucking do that to me.
I can't explain. One day it was great, next day it wasn't.
No, I've had a couple of missteps.
Yeah.
The last couple of times I made it, I've been in a rush.
Every time.
The last time I made it, I had our daughter shred the cheeses for me, and she left out 2 key ingredients. And then I left out 1. So 3 things were missing. And I fucked
it's
it
only
up.
6 cheeses.
I know, but she put so much sharp cheddar in that bitch. And then I accidentally, instead of smoked Gouda, I got aged Gouda.
Yeah, that's different.
And it is not the same.
At
and
all.
That shit was not good in mac and cheese.
Same thing with paprika.
I don't put paprika in mac and cheese.
Nah, but smoked paprika versus regular paprika, it is not the same.
Well, yeah, but regular paprika don't taste like shit. It's more color than anything. They be lying to you.
Well,
that's why I don't put that shit on my deviled eggs. I put Old Bay. Because for fucking what?
People you are such a Chesapeake Bay nigga.
No, because they always try to put paprika. That don't do shit, but add some color and it's not even cute. So if we gonna do that, put some flavor in it.
I mean, it is red and yellow.
Yeah, but the Old Bay do something to it. But anyway, I didn't know that aged Gouda was as different. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna put this in. It's gonna be the extra fancy.
Okay, well, she helped you fuck up that last time. What about the time before that?
Dry. I had put some because I thought I bought enough cheese and I didn't. I didn't want to go back to the store.
Mm-hmm.
So I had put some regular, like the pre-shredded cheese in there, and it's got the shit on it. The starchy shit.
Yeah.
So I fucked it up there too.
That's not where you fucked up. You forgot the egg last time. Or the binder. Whatever the binder is that
it was the egg. I didn't forget the egg.
You forgot something. It was dry.
I think I put too much egg in it. Maybe. Or not enough milk. I did something. Or evaporated milk, whatever. I did. It's fine. Because when I have all my shit, that shit is crazy.
It's crazy, but you haven't had
any... Well, nigga, when the last time you cooked to even fuck up?
Valentine's Day?
What about before that?
See, you were going way past the mark. We were talking about date night ideas.
You just brought up a year and a half of me fucking up mac and cheese. So, whatever.
All I'm saying is there is a world where my meal...
There's not.
...is better than yours.
I don't live there.
but you might be visiting during date night.
I'm not an astronaut, nigga. I'm not going to no other planet but this one. And on this planet, we delve in truth.
Well, the truth is,
go to number 5. I'm not fucking with you. Not today. It's too late.
These are the top 6 ideas for date night. Number 5, rug making.
Okay.
I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yeah, people make cool rugs. The sayings or shapes and shit.
My brother hit me up about a year ago, I think it was. And he was like, "Yo, I got a business I'm about to start." I said, "All right, what is it?" And he said, "I want to make rugs." I said, "What the fuck you mean you want to make rugs?" Like, he was like, "Yo, I'll make y'all a rug and everything for the podcast." I was like, "But we don't have cameras on the floor."
It's not the floor. I'm wearing shoes and everything.
He was like, "Nah, you could just put it up this, that, and the third." I'm like, "Nigga, I'm not putting up a rug on my wall, right?" Excuse me.
Though.
Well, I didn't know that until a couple of weeks ago. I went to this brunch and there was this young dude and he was walking around with a motherfucking rug. And the rug wasn't even that big. It was like about this big.
He was walking around with the rug?
He was walking around with it, showing off his rug. It was a nice rug.
Why did he have one single rug with him?
I guess to get business.
He just walked around with a rug?
Yeah, he was like, "Yo, I do these rugs, custom rugs. I'll do rugs for you too."
He said like that?
Yeah. And I was like, "All right." And he was like, "Yeah, man, I even teach you how to do it." I said, "You can teach how to do this shit?" He was like, "Yeah, man, I got you." And I was like, "Damn."
You get his information?
Yes, I do have his information.
All right. I thought you was slipping.
No, I got his information. But I was like, "Yo, that's an amazing thing." And I think that would be dope to do as a date night.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
That'd be cool. We have to decide on what we're making, but...
What you mean?
On what we making?
A rug.
You might want to make something different than what I'm making.
Okay.
I don't think they're just regular rugs. I think they're like emojis and shit. They still use emojis? What are they called?
Emojis.
Oh, okay. I don't know what they use no more.
But no, okay. So what would be something that you want designed rug wise?
A dick.
All right, you're right. We're gonna have 2 completely different.
A rug dick. I can't have a dick rug. Why?
Okay, you make the dick, I make the pussy. And I'll put a hole in it.
So you can fuck the rug?
You're goddamn right.
You want to fuck the rug? See, it's just a different kind of freaky. It's just different. We just different, man.
What you mean?
I'm not fucking no rug.
Really?
If I had a dick, I wouldn't want to fuck no rug. It's rug. You can get rug burn. On your dick.
But if you a rug, can you get rug burn?
But if you a dick and you put it in the rug.
I'm not gonna put my dick in the rug. I'm gonna put the dick you made in the rug. Your dick.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your real dick.
No.
That's why I said you want to fuck the rug, and you said, "Damn right."
Yeah, with the dick that you made.
I thought you made your dick. That sounds like that's some shit up. That's why I said you a different kind of freaky.
Yo,
I was like, you really be into some stuff.
No,
man. We don't never talk about you trying to fuck objects.
No, man. I told you, I'm freaky, but there are things.
Only pussies, huh? Only regular pussies.
Feet.
Yeah, titties. Yeah. You told me you fucked feet. You ain't fucked my feet yet, though. I gotta tell people because I don't do the feet fucking thing.
No, I don't even gotta fuck your feet. I just nut on them.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I feel like wet socks. What's number 4? That's me. Number 4 is me.
Yes, these are the top 6 ideas for date night. Number 4.
Igloo.
I'm sorry.
They got igloos you can go in. They got igloos that you could go in and you can have dates in the igloos, like dinner.
Oh, you mean like the
I know what you're thinking, but I'm
tents?
talking about the real igloos.
No way.
I seen it. I saw the real igloos. That they got them. Yeah.
Where?
Where the other igloos be at?
yo.
No, I saw it. I saw. You know how sometimes stuff just come across your timeline, like you see the underwater restaurants and all that stuff. I seen igloo restaurants. It was like separate igloos. I did see that. I'm not making that up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really not making that up.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they do in the igloos, baby? What do you think they doing? You don't think they eat in there? Like, why you think it's so strange?
No, I don't think it's strange. Shout out to our Alaska listeners. I don't think it's strange.
So what? You don't want to go there?
To Alaska?
I saw another one that's an underwater restaurant and the whole thing was ice. Like the bar and everything was ice too.
I've been to a club. Maybe you were with me, maybe not. But I've been to a club.
Made of ice?
Kind of. Like you go in and they give you like a coat and it's
Baby,
super cold.
I've never been in there. Why would I have been there?
You didn't go with me? I could have sworn you went with me.
It was a bitch that would.
Nah, I don't know.
It was a bitch.
I don't know.
It was a bitch that went with you.
You should, okay, because they got a couple.
Baby.
They have a couple. They have one. They had one in New York.
Baby, we've never gone to an ice. You don't think that's some shit I would remember? That we went into a restaurant made of ice?
You used to be drunk a lot, so.
Baby,
it wasn't a restaurant. It was like a club.
Baby, I'm not that drunk that I would forget a club made of ice. I've been mad places I remember where I was and I was drunk. A club made of ice? You think I'd just be like, oh, shit.
It was my homeboy's cousin.
It was a bitch.
It was my homeboy's cousin, and you know her.
But I think you lying.
I'm not lying. You can hit her up and ask her.
You want me to ask her?
Yes.
All right.
And you know she'll tell you the truth.
I know. But I'm going to be like, was there another bitch there? Because I don't think it was you. I think it was a bitch over there.
What you mean?
It was a bitch over there. No. Because you said I didn't go with you, so now.
I thought you went with me.
Why? You was kissing and hugging on whoever was there?
No.
You was hugging on somebody in the ice? Is that what happened? You was like, you felt so familiar because I love you and I felt love when I was there.
No, I just, because it's the female and y'all the same complexion. Did you put your dick in ice? No.
Did you want to put your dick in ice? You got to start watching where you put your dick, for real.
No. It ran across my mind.
To put your dick on the ice?
No, to fuck inside of there.
The club or like a person?
No, the club.
You want to fuck the club?
No.
Because it's an ice club? You got to be specific.
No, I wanted to have sex inside of the club with a young lady.
Oh, not the ice.
Not the ice.
You're not trying to fuck the bar.
No, I don't want a frostbite on my dick.
But what if there was a hole in the bar? You wouldn't think about putting your dick in the hole?
No, not at all.
Really?
Not at all.
I'm so proud of you. That just seemed like something you would do.
No, and probably...
Dick go in the hole. Dick go in the hole.
It's probably because I pre-cum a lot, like super quick.
Oh, and then you'd be like the Christmas Story.
Exactly.
Oh, like the pole.
Exactly.
But it wouldn't be a tongue. It'd just be a limp dick because it's cold. So you probably couldn't fuck the ice because it's cold in there.
Nah, I mean, I can do it for a little bit.
You can?
Yeah. It's water that fucks me up. But ice, nah.
Baby, you know I fuck you, right? You know we be fucking?
You know it be cold in here?
It be cold?
Yes.
Okay. What's the next one? What's the next one?
These are the top 6 ideas.
I gotta go to bed.
For date night. Number 3. So this is not unique. However, I've always wanted to do it. Well, at least for a very long time. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Clay making. or sculpting.
Oh,
Pottery. Yes.
Yeah, I do. I want to do that whole ghost.
The ghost.
Shit.
Yeah. We old.
I do want to ghost.
Yeah. Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, I want to do that
nigga
whole.
Been dead.
Yeah, he been dead.
Yeah.
Whoopi out here though. She's still.
Whoopi's out here.
Demi out here.
Demi Moore.
Yeah, they out here. No, I want to do that.
So do I, because of Ghost. I thought it was so dope. And so when I was very young, you know how I used to do like science experiments or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it wasn't a science experiment. Whatever the case may be, I had to do something for school. Mm-hmm. And I remember going to Toys R Us. That lets you know how old this was.
It's not that bad. Toys R Us didn't close that long ago.
You sure?
Yes, because I was a mom. I was pregnant with the boys.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, went to Toys R Us, got a pottery making set, and we brought it home. And I remember it like it was yesterday. It came in like a block, and you had a little spinning wheel, and you had to put water on it and shape it. And I had such a terrible time. I said, this cannot be the same clay that they're using in Ghosts.
Oh, you know it wasn't.
It couldn't be.
It was Play-Doh. Y'all did not play in that. That was Play-Doh.
Yo, and ever since then, I was like, I have to redo this. And I never did it again. So
that brings me to the next one that I want to do.
All right. Well, these are the top 6 ideas for date night number 2.
I want to do glass blowing. That shit look dangerous as fuck, but I kind of like it.
Really?
Yeah, it looked dangerous. It's fire. They molding shit.
We did watch that show
Forged
on Netflix.
in Fire.
Yeah.
It was Masters of. It was something. There was two of them.
Forged in Fires are the swords, I think.
Yeah, and then there was the other one, but but that shit looked like
that glass blowing show was
like,
dope.
how the fuck did they make? Yeah,
it looks like a very long process though.
They have one here.
No, I know it.
And
I've actually looked it up for us for a date night.
Damn, you do a lot of research for dates to not go on in. But I know a guy that was doing the classes for the thing, and he was like, he loved it. Like it was just one of those things where like he could just go and like kind of just release whatever. But it looks, some of the stuff is heavy and some of it looks hard. It looks dangerous, but.
So when I was looking up, I saw you had like the glass blowing, but you also had the glass making. And then you had the people that did both. And first of all, them classes are hella expensive. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you making art.
Well, I thought because you break a lot of glass and you got to replenish it. But
no,
I really wanted to do it. But I was like, I don't know if I want to blow or, mold. Yeah,
I'm not mature enough to have this decision at this time of night. Not tonight. I'm not. You can't test me with some shit and see if I'm gonna react, because I am.
But no, I think that would be super dope. I'd be super dope. And if we're doing glass blowing and you
want to fuck there too?
No, you get your lungs ready.
Oh,
but later in the night.
How? Because I'm blowing the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want me to blow inside of the dick? Because that's real blowing. That's real. That's not sucking. I never understood why they said blow me. Because I would blow job. I'd be down there like.
Because you're an ass.
But that's what you told me to do.
We'll talk about it.
You want to try it?
I kind of do.
You want to try anything. You will try anything.
Yo, these are the top 6 ideas for date night.
You forgot.
A little bit. And we're almost at number 1, but before we do, are there any honorable mentions?
You can make candles too.
Candle making is a good one. Yes.
I did the scented candles before.
Oh, you did go to that. Joint. Speaking of scents, I think that would be dope too, creating your own scents.
Oh, like oils or colognes.
Yeah.
I like that too. I'm a big fan of that.
Creating cocktails, maybe.
Yeah, I've seen people do that, but I don't drink, so that's not fun for me anymore.
We can make drinks for me.
No.
And I'm sure you can make like, what do they call it?
I used to be a bartender. That's not that fun for me.
But I'm sure you can make like mocktails. Still not fun.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool, I guess.
No, those are dope ideas. Those are dope ideas. All right. We are at the number 1 date idea for date night?
Date idea for date night. You sleepy too.
Number 1, boxing.
Yeah, that's fun.
I think that would be cool depending on what.
I was about to say, it also depends, because what if you with a nigga that get too serious?
I was thinking the other way around.
Like, he always wanted to box. He been seeing it since he was little. And you like, I'm going on a date night.
See, I think that the man 9 times out of 10 will have restraint. I think it's the woman that would think she fucking Layla Ali out here. That's an old reference, isn't it? Papooses woman out here.
See, okay, so here's the thing. I know her name, but if you too old to know her name, then let's just say Layla Ali then. Because what are you doing?
I know her name too.
What is it?
She made the song. We talked about her a couple of weeks ago. She made that song.
We talk about a lot of people. What's her name?
She made the song for Papoose.
What's her name?
It is escaping me right now.
Yeah. Go, keep on.
It is
Michelle.
Don't say Michelle, because it's not Michelle.
Okay.
It's she boxes. Yeah. And Layla Ali actually got beef with her because she think that you know.
Telling me a lot of things. Well, it start with an M though. It does.
It does start with an M?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It does not start with an M.
What you mean?
I cannot remember.
It does
at this
start
time.
with an M. It starts with an M.
I was gonna say Layla again.
It starts with an M.
It's
That's a hint. It's Clarissa Shields.
Clarissa Shields, yes. Yes, and she's amazing.
I wanted you to say Monica or something so bad. I was like, nah, it's an M. Just keep going and saying the thing.
Clarissa Shields, man, one of the greatest boxers, period.
Yeah, what that got to do with what we talking about? You think Papoose want to do that as a date?
Take her out for a date night of box? No, I don't think she could even do that.
Are they allowed to? I don't think
because they registered. Yeah, no.
Damn, and protect black men for real. Because I'm sorry.
Yo, that would be wild.
It's not funny. But
that's how you find out what type of life your girl lived when you take her to the boxing class.
Why?
Because she might be just nice and sweet and all of that. But when you put her in that ring and she hear that bell and you hear her one, not even good time, just a little tap, boop. All of her past traumas are going to come out.
And we just talking about heterosexual couples. I know them lesbians be beating each other ass.
No. The lesbians can't do it at all.
Why they can't?
Nah, because
why?
I already feel that.
Come on, speak on women. What you gonna say?
I already feel that same-sex couples are scary because when they get mad, they can't go to real jail if they fight they significant other.
They do go to real jail.
Yeah, but it's not for the same.
Yes, it is. I think assault is assault.
Assault is assault. Yes, but
it's domestic abuse.
I think it takes I think it's a higher threshold for when it becomes assault. Like I think
assault is you just hit somebody. I think that's assault.
Yeah, but you're not gonna
spit
tell.
On somebody, it's assault.
If a guy hits you, you gonna tell. If a girl hits you gonna want to hit her back first.
I might not tell.
That's crazy.
Why?
Because you're not telling because you want to do something back to him, which you should. But
what's the problem?
Nothing at all. Anyway,
what if I don't do nothing? What if I know niggas that can do something?
Even worse.
I don't know no niggas.
That's bullshit.
Well, ain't nobody gonna hit me. So
that's true.
They better not, right?
I mean, if a nigga hits you, it's gonna be a problem.
I know it's gonna be.
It's gonna be a motherfucking problem.
Yeah.
If the nigga even look like he want to hit you, it's gonna be a problem.
I mean, because my baby, he don't give a fuck about his back right now. Like, you know, his back be hurt, and he don't give a fuck about that.
So you just gonna tell him what my ailments
I think
are?
we've talked about him already.
Yeah, but you can't tell him now.
No, well, they don't
it's
hurt
like
all.
Fresh.
It's not all the time. Like
new
the day
listeners?
that a nigga try to hit me, it's gonna be off. You gonna turn it off. You gonna be on there.
You right.
That ain't never gonna happen though.
Never. You talk a lot of shit though.
I don't talk a lot of shit. I talk a lot of facts. And I also don't say a lot of things.
Bullshit.
I don't say things. I don't say a lot of things.
We talk about this all the time. You are one of those people that don't realize that your words cut and your attitude cut and your face shows all of your emotions.
I don't think that's true at all. Actually, I don't think that's true at all. It's hard, okay? I have brothers. I grew up with brothers. It's hard to be like, oh, I'm so...
So you have no fear.
And that's a problem.
That is. For me.
So I might be a little autistic for real. But shout out to us. Shout out to us. And that's no shade. I've always thought that.
What?
That I might be a little...
You didn't tell me?
You already thought I was. And our babies are.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe. But I don't feel fear, and I think that's a problem. I feel fear for things that aren't threats. For things that aren't direct threats to me. Like, if someone were to threaten me, I'm not scared of that. Like, I would feel like I could do something about it.
What type of threat?
Like, if somebody was like, I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm gonna do all this, whatever.
Okay.
Something in me is like, I'm not scared of that. Like, I feel like I could do something about that.
What about they say they're gonna shoot you?
Well, I mean, I haven't, I hope that doesn't happen, but I haven't had that feeling. But I've had someone like, I'm gonna beat your ass, or those kind of things, or somebody says something I don't like and I start talking shit. I don't have a fear that there's gonna be
repercussions.
Yeah, like something in me doesn't fear that.
Crazy.
But like, if, you know, somebody leave if a tornado comes.
Wait, what?
Somebody leave a tornado line around. Or like, if my baby accidentally like drink too much, I don't know, drink some hand soap.
Okay.
Like stuff like that, I'm like, my anxiety flares up.
You know, I feel bad because when you said my baby drinks hand soap, the parent in me said, that's good for your ass.
Yes. Yeah. Your parents is black. That's how I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I still question you sometimes, but yeah, that's how you know. I'd be like, I bet you won't never do it again.
Hell yeah.
Throat clean as hell. Yeah, it's a weird thing. Like, I've tried to see if I've tried to ask myself, why do I feel like I can protect myself in everything? And that's such a weird, it's weird. Like, I'm not even joking when I say that. Maybe I could be.
Well, I need you to go to therapy and figure that out.
Well, I mean, I tried to today. And, man, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Yo, black people, I love us. Are we done with this list?
We are done. This has been the top 6 ideas for a date night. If you have an idea that you want to let us know about, please drop it in the comments.
No, I need to talk about it.
How was your week?
Black
baby?
people, I love us, but for real, we got to get this shit together. I'm tired of taking up for us.
What happened?
Man, I was trying to get therapy today because it was recommended to me.
By who?
By another place that fucked up. Man, I really try to support black-owned businesses, like, for real. I really do, because I love us, right? But, like, I think I told y'all when I was trying to get my my medicine for ADHD together. Right. And I was supporting a business that was recommended to me. And I couldn't I had some issues.
Okay.
A couple of different times. And I was like, all right, well, you know what? But I really like the person that I'm seeing, and I like really, really fuck with her. So I'm like, okay, cool.
So what happened today?
They recommended me to some counselors for counseling, and I've been wanting to get back into therapy because I only did it for like a week, and that lady was like,
was it a week?
She was like, you gotta come to my church, and I was like, all right, bitch, that's not what I'm here for. And then
yo, that's crazy though.
Yeah, well,
she's supposed to be helping you, and she like, man, I got a Jesus though.
She was like, you gotta come to my. You would love it, ma'am. What about everything else? So the counseling place, I talked to somebody on the phone. We set up an appointment. I happened to look in the portal and say my appointment is canceled. And I'm like, well, maybe we set a date and then we changed it. So I look at my calendar because we put everything in the calendar. There's no other date.
Mm-hmm.
I look in the portal. There's no other date. It's just the one that says it's canceled. I'm like, there's no way because it's in my thing. How I talk to somebody and we just cancel the appointment. So I called there at the time of my appointment because I didn't get like a link.
Mm-hmm.
I called there 4 different times. They supposed to be open. Nobody answers the phone. I leave a message. Nobody has called me back.
Oh, damn.
At all. And I'm just like, well, am I supposed to get help or not?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, you are.
And it's an all black practice. And I was excited about that. I'm like, it's all female black therapists. I love this shit.
What about if it's not the all black part? What about if it's the all female part?
What's wrong with you?
What?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
For real. What's wrong with you?
You rather say it's black people?
No, I just said that the last couple of, and I'm not the only person that's ever done this.
What?
It's like, and it's not all of them. It's just like, why when I'm trying to purposely seek out these things
Mm-hmm.
and I'm running into people that don't know how to fucking run businesses.
Well,
No one has called me. They haven't emailed me. I sent a message. Nobody said anything. And it was also one of those things where they were like, we can, charge you if you have a no-show or something like that. And I'll be damned if somebody charged me for a no-show when I showed up. I showed, nigga. I'll charge you. How about that?
So you know for a fact that today was supposed to be your...
Yes.
Okay.
But when you go on the portal, it's literally that date and time,
Mm-hmm.
and it's crossed out and it says canceled.
You check your messages?
Yeah. Nothing.
Okay.
No one has called me. And I'm just like, what is happening?
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I don't know.
I love us though. I do, for real. We just, Okay, but my week. We went to a cookout, right? Was that this week?
That was this week.
We went to a cookout. We went to
this week.
A friend of ours' cookout.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to a cookout.
What the fuck?
I was gonna say, like, when we first got there, but I'm not gonna do that.
No, you can.
I'm not in.
So, Kristen,
I'm not in the mood to do it.
Let me tell you why I love my wife.
You do not love me. That's the problem.
Because no matter what, if it's up, it's up. No matter what. She doesn't care what environment she is in. She doesn't care who is there. If it's up, it's up.
I'm not that bad. I promise. It's just there's literally something in me that I can't be fake. And if I don't like you, if there's something I don't like, it shows in my body. I can't even pretend that it's not there. And we just showed up to a place with somebody that I don't really fuck with for real.
Play with me today and get some sleep.
We showed up and I'm just like, all right, here we go. And I just walked inside. I was like, y'all need help with anything here? I had my baby. I put my baby down. I was like, y'all need help anything. Y'all need help with nothing in here? Y'all want me to take something? They were like, no, we good. I was like, all right, well, I'm going to sit in here and see if y'all need something.
And don't think she was sitting there because she was fearful of some reason. No, she was sitting in there because she knows that she doesn't know how to act.
And I don't like to be that at other people's places. I don't want to be that person. And there was no reason for me to say anything, but I know it's just like, it takes one thing and my mouth starts going and I'm like, hey, hold up, mouth, stop talking. we gotta chill. So, but yeah, we went there. First of all, the food was good. I hate to say that. I hope he's not listening.
Food was fucking amazing.
I hope he's not listening. Because we went to our boy Slim's house, and Slim is he's somebody that complains about everything.
Yes.
He complains about everything.
He's actually the creator of our logo, too. Shout out to Slim.
And he complains about everything. So I said, there's no way his food could be bad because he's not going to want somebody to talk about it.
I didn't even think about that, but when you said it, perfect sense.
There's no way. He talks too much shit about literally everything. Yeah. There's no way. And that food was good, I was pissed. That food was good as a motherfucker.
The first thing I had was a cold taco.
And that taco was good.
Fucking amazing.
And then I had some of that chicken. That chicken was crazy. I said, oh, no, this nigga here.
I said, nigga, why didn't you say that you could cook for real?
He even made the steak was good. It was juicy.
And he had a plan. He said, yo, I always do the steak last because if I put it out first, everybody going to want to eat it and get filled up off a steak. Yeah. But if you do it last, you can cut it up and give it out, and they look at it as a treat.
And because like people start to leave and they a little full from the other food.
So niggas might not even get all this.
I was like, wow. Yeah. I said, I just be cooking the food and putting it out. Like, I didn't even think about a strategy.
Yeah.
So the food was good. And we got out there and they had karaoke.
Yes.
They had karaoke, and they have in their backyard is like a lake, and they had like it's
beautiful.
It's like a little, it's nice. So they had the karaoke machine out there, and everybody's singing, right? And of course, this man over here,
it wasn't my fault.
He got to sing.
I was requested to sing.
He was requested to sing. But then my babies, my two little babies, they can't stand for somebody else to steal the spotlight. So they tried to request song. No, Daddy requested a song.
Right, because as I was singing, they were both trying to interrupt me, and I couldn't tell if that's because they wanted to sing or if they wanted me to give them attention. But I figured it was they wanted to sing because they were still playing on their phone or our phones while we were singing. So I asked her to play a song that both of them like, but Cameron especially.
Cameron likes. It was Lucky Day You, or That's You.
That's
right?
You, yeah.
So the song comes on. Mind you, Caleb is playing on somebody's phone. He playing on the phone, looking down, whatever.
But it wasn't about Caleb. We was trying to get Cameron.
But hold on. So he playing on the phone. Daddy's singing, trying to get Cameron to sing. Cameron acting all shy. He want to go in the house. He want to get away. He don't want to do nothing.
Hiding his face and all that, yeah.
And Daddy just sitting there trying to sing a song. Caleb, he don't even look up. He playing with one hand with the phone. He just put his hand to the side, grabbed the mic, start playing on the phone and singing the song. He like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm going to sing it. He starts singing. Then it get to this one part where it's like a breakdown. Cameron grabbed the mic like he James Brown. That nigga grab it and he just starts singing his heart out. I'm talking about he going crazy.
Yes.
He going crazy. We outside on dirt. He slides on the dirt. He gets down on his knees singing the song and he slides on the dirt like
hitting them notes.
Yeah, like some Michael Jackson shit. Yeah. He got emotion. Everything. He got an audience now. Now he in it. Again, Caleb's still not phased. That nigga, he almost was like, first place, yeah, he was almost like, well, that's what you were supposed to do,
right?
But yeah, they had a ball. Then the big boy wanted to sing too,
and he is one of those people that he only likes attention from people he knows.
Yeah, and he didn't really know anybody there,
right?
And he, is kind of quiet and keeps himself a little bit,
right?
But he started singing.
Now that it surprised me, but it didn't because a couple of days prior he was like, I want to learn how to sing. Can you teach me how to sing? No, first he was like, you think is singing hard? And I was like, it's not hard. He's like, can you learn how to sing? I was like, I guess I feel like that, but if you practice, you can sound decent. And he was like, okay, and that was it. So when he asked to sing at the cookout, I was like, okay, maybe. And he started singing, and the only thing that I can liken it to was Sister Act.
Yeah. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Yeah, because he was singing low like that. Like he was shy, like just, I'm just singing a song and singing. And you was like, well, try it.
And what song was it?
It was SZA.
SZA, yes.
It was SZA. It was Snooze. And he was like, well, try it.
He picked the song, by the way.
And he, all of a sudden, the note, he hit the note, and then he sounded like Justin Bieber on that song.
And it's so crazy because he was like, yo, I want you to sing with me. So I'm like, all right, but I didn't want to take the mic. I was just singing in his ear and, just saying, raise it up. But when he hit that note, I was like, oh, nigga.
And then he was in there singing.
Yeah.
I said, let me find out.
I was so proud.
You got a little It's not a quartet because you need 4.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Start with a T.
Triplet. Nope.
That's a type of note.
Trio.
There you go.
It's a trio. It's a trio. Yep.
Yeah.
He got a little trio.
No, I was proud.
Mm-hmm.
I was proud for different reasons.
All the boys was out there singing.
Yeah, I was proud of Caleb because music is so natural to him that he doesn't even have to pay attention to be on point. He's
not even embarrassed or nothing. He's just like, nah, this is what I do.
Yes.
Give me the mic because he over there ain't doing shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was proud of the big boy.
Okay, Chris.
Right. Because, it takes a lot to step out your comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And the fact that he did that in front of people that he didn't know, I thought that was so dope. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I can actually work with him because I didn't want to work with him because I was like, this nigga might not be able to sing and I'm going to have that face. You know what I mean? So.
And you're going to be in there mad. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. No, he got it.
But, and Cameron, I was proud of because.
He conquered a fear too.
Nah, fuck that. It's in him.
Yeah, no, it's that he's a performer.
Maybe I wasn't proud. I was proud.
Maybe he's a performer.
That shit is in him.
He's a performer.
I was like, that's me.
Yeah, now he don't play.
I made that.
I was like, what is he doing? Like, and then at the end, he was like, okay, I want to thank you for letting me sing. And then he got everybody's name. I want to thank Mommy and Daddy. And he was like, what's your name? Brittany. I want to thank Brittany. And I want to thank,
went around the entire room. Yeah.
I was like, what stage is he going to be on?
Oh, my gosh. It's going to be a stage.
Yeah.
It's going to be a stage, man. That was really fun. That was really fun. Anything else?
I think that's all. I feel like I've been in the house and we've been working. And
damn, that's it. Something crazy happened. The reason that we didn't record.
Oh yeah. Cameron had to get surgery on his eyes.
Yes.
For the second time.
Yes.
We have been, so if you're new, when he was like 1 or so, he had his tear ducts are blocked, so they leak a lot. His tear ducts are blocked, so they leak all the time. And he had a surgery when he was little, and it was a botched surgery. Basically, the needle got stuck in his eye. They taped it to his face. They sent us to the children's hospital.
Crazy.
It was a whole thing. He
had a needle in his eye for over 9 hours.
Yeah. So when he was little, and I was pissed. But everybody kept saying it's not anything you could do because they got really good doctors because it's whatever. So I'm like, fuck it. So then he had a surgery after that. So this is like the second kind of a third or whatever. But he had a surgery that night to quote unquote correct it.
Right.
But it didn't really heal.
Well, it didn't do anything.
It didn't heal. They put these tubes in his eyes or whatever. And it didn't do anything. When he went in for the surgery initially.
Well, rewind.
Wait, no, I am.
Before you get to the surgery. So a couple of months ago, we had decided, okay, it's time to go ahead and try to get it done. But the reason that we had the conversation was because of a conversation that we had with another 6-year-old.
Oh. Oh, yeah. So the little ones are twins and
identical.
They have a friend in their class that we also know is like is like a neighbor.
Right.
He said, I asked him, I think I asked him, somebody was like, how can you tell? Because he can tell the twins apart.
Right.
Like, how can you tell who is who? And he said, because Cameron has a crust in his eyes. And you can't say anything because, that's how a lot of people tell them apart.
I was fucking mortified. I'm like, oh my God, my son is the crusty-eyed nigga.
But he didn't say it like they made fun of him.
I know he didn't.
He just said, that's how I know, yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, because kids lock into shit like that.
Yeah, but like I said, nobody said it like they were, he just was like, yeah, that's how we know.
Right.
Caleb doesn't, Cameron does.
And I couldn't have him walking around being that kid. You know, crusty eye.
Yeah, so, they put these little tubes in his eyes or whatever. So when he initially went in for the surgery, the first time.
Well, you already said that part.
I'm not done.
Oh, okay, my bad.
It was one eye. That something was wrong with one eye. One eye was leaking. So after the other surgery, both eyes were leaking after a little while. And I was like, that's weird because only one was leaking. Why is this other one leaking?
Mm-hmm.
So we go get the surgery. He has a little, it's successful so far, like as far as we know. And the doctor says, yeah, so he's got these tubes in his eyes. They come out after 4 months. And we were like, okay, cool. Like these stents. And he was like, when I was in there though, he had one that was already in there. But I took it out and it had a little pus in it, which means that the first ones, when they first fixed his eyes, they never told us that he had these stents in his eyes, that they need to come out. They never followed up. They never did anything. Mm-hmm. So these stents that were supposed to be in there for 4 months had been in there for 7 years and had gotten infected, which is why his other eye was leaking.
Right.
And it was too short, the doctor said, and he took it out and replaced them. So I'm pissed because I said, this is the second time they done fucked my baby's eyes up. Like, I'm about to lose it. But again, what am I going to do? Especially because he has this surgery that hopefully has fixed it. Mm-hmm. And it's like fucking hospitals and money.
Yeah.
Like, what am I going to do? Yeah. But he's back to being an asshole, so...
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so he's doing good.
And he's happy about it.
He's very happy.
And that, I don't want to say it shocked me, but I definitely was surprised, though.
Because you don't think that he thinks about those things.
Right.
He was like, Mommy, he was like, you like my eyes? And I was like, I love your eyes,
so it's only been like a day. Mm-hmm. So the doctor told us before we left that there might be a little bit of blood, coming out in place of tears. Mm-hmm. And he thinks it's the coolest thing in the world.
Oh, no, that shit kind of scared a little bit because he was looking at his eyes and I was like, that's blood, but it's okay. Like, and then he started walking around and he was like, I have blood in my eyes. I was like...
I said, you a vampire? You said, yeah.
Yeah. I said, oh, no. You got to get that demonic shit up out of here. Get out of here. Not in my house.
Oh, my God.
No, now you're not doing that in here. That shit scared the hell out of me. I have blood in my eyes. Whoa. Goodbye.
No, but like I said, it really it surprised me how... aware he's been of the crust in his eyes and being happy that it's out of him. Like it's so dope. I was
trying to show it to him so he could just be aware and maybe get to a point where he took it out his eye himself. Mm-hmm. Like would wipe it out. But
but it's difficult.
Hopefully this works, and then they really gonna be able to tell who is who.
Well, you did try to say that earlier.
He didn't had 2 surgeries. He had the growth on his cheek that was removed, the calcium deposit or whatever they said, and then now his eyes.
That's when they gave him cocaine?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was that time. Okay. No, that was the first time he got his eyes done.
Oh, okay.
They gave him cocaine.
Right.
But no, he had like a thing on his face and plastic surgery removed that. And then now his eyes and yeah.
And you said that, they're identical. People aren't going to be able to tell them apart now. And I won't say which one, but you said, they're going to look just alike. And I was like, nah, not really. One of them is still cuter than the other.
Oh, my gosh.
I won't say which one.
Leave my babies alone.
But one of them is still cuter than the other.
But they're both adorable.
One of them is a model.
They're both fucking adorable.
Yeah, but that guy's a little different.
All right. Yeah, so they just been running around here. And as soon as we got home, Caleb was like, have you seen Cameron? And Cameron had crawled in your lap to fall asleep. And then here come Caleb. I'm going to sleep too.
Yeah.
And then he crawled in your lap. And I was like, he don't never want to just take a nap in the middle of the day like this. That's so gross. Why y'all so close? I hate it. Ew.
Yeah, man.
So, it was, I think that was the week.
Okay. So my week, was it was a lot. A little bit and a lot at the same time. Since we are talking about the twins, this month is World Autism Awareness Month. Maybe not world, but
it's I don't know who's celebrating it.
Niggas be making up shit. Anyway,
other planets might be having something to do with it too.
Shout out to the puzzles.
Yeah, shout out to the Jupiter and all those places.
But anyway, that's not the world, baby. That's the universe.
Well, you said, I think it's the world.
Mm-hmm.
So I said it might be other planets.
Oh, okay. My bad. Anyway.
I'm sleepy.
So they have spring break this week.
Mm-hmm.
Have spring break.
I
And
forgot about this one.
It kind of threw us for a loop because as you can see, we've been steadily progressing and doing a lot of different things. But, it's spring break and had to kick it with the kids at least once this week.
At least once.
So on Monday, I took the big kids to Busch Gardens. That was an experience.
Talk about it.
All right, guys.
I stayed home. This is the second time these niggas have gone to Busch Gardens without me. Second time these niggas have all gone to have fun at an amusement park while I was at home.
You don't even ride roller coasters.
I used to.
But you don't now.
It's been so long since I've been there, I don't know if I do it. But go ahead.
So I've been trying to get to Busch Gardens for the last 2 years. They opened up a new coaster, a coaster that was designed by my friend, and I heard it was amazing. So I said, you know what? I have to get to Busch Gardens, but could never get to Busch Gardens. So one of my homeboys called me up earlier in the week. He was like, yo, bro, I'm going to Busch Gardens today. And I'm like, for real? He was like, yeah, and I got free tickets, and he named somebody that actually our old PD when we went radio works there.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, he gave me some tickets. I was like, oh my nigga. He
Why
gave
he ain't give you no tickets?
and then give me no tickets?
Why you ain't getting no tickets?
He was like, nah, I got you. I'll call him right now. I said, hell yeah, call that nigga and let him know I need tickets. I need a couple.
That's crazy.
So he called them and it was all good. And we, make our way to Busch Gardens. Now, I'm excited because, like I said, it's been 2 years since I've been wanting to get on this roller coaster, right? But I haven't been there in a while. And in this time, I guess our old PD has been giving my homeboy mad free tickets. So he's like, yo, I'll go here all the time. Yo, Busch Gardens is so big, I never saw someone navigate it without a map. He knows where every single coaster is.
Damn.
Him and his daughter.
Damn.
Mad times.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So I'm checking in everything. He's like, yo, so we always get on. That's how you know a nigga been so
We
ill.
always get on. This our ride right
yo,
here.
Exactly. We always get on this ride first, right? I forgot the name of it was the what was the coaster that Fabio was on? And got his
is that
nose.
Escape from Pompeii?
No. It was another one.
It's not Escape from Pompeii?
Loch Ness. Was it? No, not Loch Ness. It was
Big Bad Wolf? Because
No.
that's closed now, I think.
No, Big Bad Wolf is closed. Anyway, just look it up. Fabio.
Alpengeist? No, not
No.
Alpengeist.
Fabio, the model from back in the 90s. And this is the last time I heard anything about Fabio, by the way. He goes to Busch Gardens and he gets on this ride. And during the ride, a bird flew in his face, broke his nose, gets off. It's a picture, a famous picture of him bleeding out of his nose, right?
Yeah.
So this is the coaster that they get on first, right?
When you look up Fabio, the first thing, Apollo's Chariot.
Apollo's Chariot, yes, exactly. Crazy, right?
That's the first thing that pop up. And he on romance novels. How that's crazy.
I don't know. It happened on March 31st. That was
Something
like
like
damn
that.
near.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, so we get on this ride. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not tripping as long as we getting on, the next ride. We're just like, I bet. And I'm getting there and we all laughing, giggling. You know what I mean? Take about 20, 30 minutes to get to the line and we get there and we sit down. And as soon as we sat down, something in me said, yo, Jay, you sure you ready for this?
Never mind. What that voice sound like?
What?
I don't know. I feel like it's Jay-Z. I feel like Jay-Z be talking to you in your brain.
Maybe.
All right,
anyway,
sorry.
so the coaster starts. It takes off. And I'm like, all right, right? My son is sitting next to me. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, I can't be no bitch. Can't be no bitch.
Can't.
And we start going up the coaster and everything, how it starts slow and all of that. So we just going up this joint and I'm like, all right, it's time. But we get about halfway up that bitch. I'm like,
He said something changed in you. He told me that.
that wasn't when it changed.
Oh, okay.
But we going up and I was like, yo, maybe I'm not ready. Right? And
I hate that. Oh, I do remember that about roller coasters where I'd be on it. I'd be like, let's go. And I'd be like,
Yeah.
Nah, I could probably.
So it's still going up, and my son is an asshole, so he's just screaming before anything happens, right? Him screaming and me being pissed off is throwing me off to how high we are in the air. And then that shit drops.
I don't even. Yeah.
I don't know if it was terror or regret. But whatever it was past screaming. I opened my mouth.
Nothing came out?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I know what that is. I've heard that before.
And the entire time on this ride, I'm like, my nigga, I am too old for this.
Yeah.
I have gotten, I've gotten to the point of where I shouldn't be on this thing. But this is only the first 3 seconds of the ride.
Nigga, I told you that before you even went to Busch Gardens. I said, you sure?
So the ride is just going and going.
Yep.
And we are falling and up and falling. And I'm like, my nigga.
Yep.
I'm
Death? What are you contemplating?
I don't know. All I remember is when the ride comes to a stop, I'm just sitting with my hands on my head like this.
I can't believe I did that.
Not even I can't believe I did that. What the fuck am I going to do for the rest of the day?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. He said something changed. And he was like, something happened the first ride. I don't know what it was. He said he was just, I don't know.
To the point where my son looks over at me and he, you know, he's hyped.
Yeah.
And he's like, are you okay? And I didn't say anything. I wanted to say words, but I couldn't get any words out. And then he gets serious like, no, Dad, are you okay?
Yeah, he was concerned. He told me. He was concerned.
So we get off the ride, right? And I'm like, that didn't feel the same way. That did not.
When I was 22.
Right. That's and the only thing I can remember is coming up in the car, I was feeling weird. So I'm like, yo, maybe that was God telling me, yo, I shouldn't be doing this or whatever the case may be. You know, so we're walking through the park and it just so happens the ride that I wanted to get on was right next to it.
Of course it was.
Right. So by now, everybody has stopped joking me. And now they're concerned about me. And as we're going on this line, everyone is saying, yo, Jay, you know you ain't got to do this. Dad, if you don't want to ride, it's fine. I won't ride with you. I'm like, nah, you got to ride. You know what I mean? But he was like, yo, Jay, you know you ain't got to do this, right?
Yo. I'm getting, my legs are getting weak thinking about you.
My God.
Like right now, I can feel it.
Oh, I was thinking about you too. Because there was a big part of me that said, I need to call my wife.
No. Why?
I need to call my wife because A, there may be something truly wrong with me. And B, I need to be a bitch and I can only be a bitch to my wife. I can't be a bitch around these niggas.
Why?
Because you understand that I'm old.
I think that it would have took care of you.
He probably would.
He would have made sure you was all right.
We got stories to talk about him later.
Oh God.
Anyway,
okay.
So we're on this line. Well, it had to be about 45 minutes to an hour, right? And the whole time, every 5 minutes, they like, yo, Jay, you ain't got to ride because my face hasn't changed. I am in total shock and contemplation about what I'm going to do, right? Also, there are only 2 seats per joint. So I'm like, I can't let my son ride alone, but I don't want to die. You know what I mean? Like there was death looming around in my mind.
God.
And we get to, we're about to go on. It's like, it's another 2 people in front of us and then us, right? So we're just standing there and still everybody's like, you don't have to go. It's all good. And to the point where it was like, so when we go on, you just go off. Cause you know, you can go across and.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do this, right?
Oh my God.
And right as I was about to say, yo, I'm just going to sit this one out. The car comes up, another car that had already did the ride. And, in the front seat is this lady who had to be every bit of 65. And she looked good. but every bit of 65.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in that moment that I said,
I can't be no bitch.
I cannot be no bitch.
I can't be no bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
You could have been a bitch, though.
Nah, I wasn't going to let her see me get on the ride and then get off the ride.
You think that lady was watching you?
I think that everyone was watching me.
That's the problem.
Anyway.
That's your problem.
So I decide I'm going to ride this ride, right? And I get on the ride. And before it takes off, my homeboy goes, yo, matter of fact, Ill goes. Have you been on tour? You seen the DJ that was with us?
Yeah.
That was Ill. He goes, yo, bro, this is the only ride in the park where I cussed the entire time. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, bro, this ride just makes me cuss. I'm just every bit, fuck shit. And I'm like, that's what you want to tell me before this shit takes off?
Because that's crazy.
And it takes off. And it just zooms. It's way faster than Apollo's Chariot.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And I'm like, my nigga, this is it. You know what I mean?
It's a wrap.
And so with the ride, it goes up, all the way up, and then it slows down, it loses momentum, and then it goes all the way back.
Yeah.
And goes all the way back like this, and you're like at a 90-degree angle. And it was in that moment I said, this is the point. This is where the death happens.
Yeah.
And as it goes down, when I tell you it was the most exhilarating feeling. Yes. Absolutely loved it.
Oh, God.
My gosh. I was like, when I got off that ride, I was like, yes, I am not that old. I am okay.
I don't know.
I am not dying.
Well, I don't know. If the first one did you like that.
Yeah, maybe it was just a different type of mechanics.
Well, Apollo's Chariot is way older.
Yeah, I mean.
That other coaster just came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed it. And the kids ended up enjoying themselves as well, the big kids. So, you know, it was a good moment, even though my foot is still fucked up from walking.
Yeah, that's what happens.
So
with gout.
So that we did that with the kids, and then Wednesday comes and we're supposed to record. And I'm getting everything together so that we can record. And I start feeling funny again, like I did on the way up to Busch Gardens. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is the matter with me? You know what I mean? But, you know, I wasn't really stressing it because I was fine. You know, I was just doing my normal Wednesday thing before we started recording. You was getting ready. Right. So about 5-10 minutes into feeling weird, I'm like, yo, maybe I need to go lay down. So I go upstairs, I tell you, yo, I'm feeling weird. And you was like, you all right? You need to do? I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna go lay down in the boys' room. And I went to lay down in the boys' room, and I promise you, I've never felt loneliness and scared the way I was.
Yeah.
I was laying in that bed and I was just like, I can't do this by myself. I cannot lay here. Like I don't know what's going on in my body right now. So I came back to the room, and I was like, I gotta ask my wife to lay down with me. I have to ask my wife to lay down with me. And so I had to ask you, and I was like, yo, can you just lay down? And you must have seen something in me because you didn't even ask any questions. You know what I mean? You just got on the bed, I laid down on your lap. But before I lay down on your lap, I busted out crying. I'm just full of tears, uncontrollably. And I'm like, what the fuck is the matter? Like, I think I literally said that. Like, what the fuck is the matter with me? Like, I am just bawling out of control. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know what was going on. The only thing that I can surmise is I was having like a full-on anxiety attack. Yeah. Which I've never had before. Not like that. You know, anytime I've had any type of like real situations like that, it's always been preceded by something, you know, but this time it was absolutely nothing. I was absolutely fine. I wasn't sad. I wasn't angry. I wasn't anything. It was just a rush of feelings, and I could not get myself together. That's
what happens with stress and being overwhelmed. It can just happen out of nowhere. The first time I ever had one, a little before COVID, I had never experienced anything like that in my life.
Yeah.
That one was a panic attack, but then I kept having anxiety, and I still do. But I know how to control it. But I had never, You hear that shit and you think it's fake, like, or you think people are over exaggerating, or there's a way that they can control it, and then it happens, and you're like, "What the hell is this?" Like,
and that was the scariest part, the controlling part, because I'm like, I cannot stop myself from feeling like this. I can't stop myself from crying. I can't. It felt like my brain was being compressed.
That's what you said.
Every single time I thought of anything, but I couldn't clear my fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Like. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on right now? So I'm laying there, and next thing I know, it's like 7:00. And I wanted to record, but I was like, maybe it ain't gonna happen, because I just could not get myself together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't as bad as I was when I had first came into the room with you, but I definitely wasn't ready to
record.
Or talk. Yeah. You know what I mean? To anyone. Yeah. So, we missed that window. And the following day we were set to record, but it being Thursday, a feeling came over me, and it was like, yo, Cameron has his surgery on Friday. So we have to do something with these boys today. We have to do something with them today. So, I said, fuck it. We're not going to record. I love y'all, but I love my babies more. We're not going to record. We're going to take them to do something for spring break. And the thing that they've been talking about for months now is the
Mario Galaxy
movie, yes.
And they've never been to the movies.
Right.
They were like little, and we were being stupid, and we was like, let's just see.
Right.
And we went to go see, I think, Jumanji or something like that. But they've never like sat and like enjoyed the movie that they wanted to see.
Right.
Caleb is not good with watching movies
at all.
Movie. Like he all over the place. He knows the movies top to bottom. He can memorize them. He knows all the things, but
he has to move.
And we were like, let's see if they got to do that.
Right.
And they did so good.
Oh my God. I was so proud of them. I mean, I was proud of Caleb more than anything. Cause me and Cameron, like me and Cameron sit up and watch SVUs on Saturday.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
doing that to my baby.
That's why you talk about blood in my eyes.
Blood in my eyes, boy.
But so I knew he could sit down and watch a movie full out, but I really didn't know about Caleb, and I felt bad because I was like, oh my gosh, Caleb isn't going to want to do this after a while, and then Cameron's going to get mad at Caleb because we have to leave the theater.
Well, Caleb did say, can we go home now?
He did, but he even did that different. Now, I did tell them before we walked in there, you have to be quiet and you cannot get up. I said, repeat it. What did I say? And they repeated it. When we leave the theater, the first thing Caleb says to me is, Daddy, I didn't even get up and I was quiet.
Like, are you proud? Like, damn. And I had to move.
Yeah. And I told him I was so proud of him. And he was happy. He felt good about that, man. And I felt good. Like, it's crazy, people think that being home more than your average person has to go into work would be more time to, spend with your children. But because we also run our own business, this is a 24-hour thing that's constantly going. So there are a lot of times where we don't get to spend as much time with our children as we would like to. But we're both making an active, try, not even try. We're actively doing or making a conscious decision to spend more time with the kids, even if it's a little bit.
I think a little problem with what we do is that, especially you, someone that loves to work, all of our stuff for work is here. So even for the times, if we set times and said we're going to work between this and this, you're still going to see this and be like, oh, well, I could be working on this because I have this time and and we have to be able to figure that out a little bit better because the work is always going to attract you. You're always going to feel like, because it's right here, I can do something. There's something I could be doing instead of just sitting here.
And we've done things to try to mitigate that, which has worked pretty well.
No, not really. Because
you
also like coming in here because it's closed off now and you could just be by yourself.
That's not true.
It doesn't really help. But that's something that I think we have to work on a little bit better.
But we're trying.
Yeah.
We're trying. Well, no, we're not trying. We're doing. We are doing. But all in all, man, I had a really, I think it was a really good week. We're catching up on things that we've been trying to catch up on. We did a really cool thing all day today.
Yes.
Really cool thing.
It made my day go away. My day is gone.
It did. I forgot how time consuming it can be, but I also forgot how much I loved it.
Yeah, but I woke up, I made everybody breakfast, and I didn't do anything else for the rest of the day. And that was so...
You did do something.
Not really. I felt like, because I told myself, all right, I'm going to get ready for the day so we can record, and then we're going to do this thing, and then we have another thing to do. And I was like, I can't get through it. Like, my day is gone. Like, so.
Okay. Aside from that, though, did you enjoy it?
I did.
But?
You're not going to like this part.
Oh, my gosh.
I enjoyed it, but my brain, and I read this, so I'm not just making it up, said something about people with ADHD when they're doing something that their brain doesn't enjoy or doesn't catch their attention, you kind of pass out.
You passed out?
So I thought that this was like, I thought this was like some weird, like, I was like, not literally, like, whatever. I was having bouts of like
really?
That. I could not, and I enjoyed it, but it's really weird because I thought it was an exaggeration. When I read that, I was like, that can't be, like, something about your brain shuts down and it kind of, but it like decides for you. And that happens a lot of the time when I have to concentrate on when I'm just like in a space. And I think that happened with me in school. When I'm just sitting there and learning, I'm hands-on, but if I'm listening to instructions or...
I didn't give you any instructions.
I know, but if I'm waiting for something to happen, I can't explain that much. But if I'm waiting for something to happen, I'm just waiting, my brain goes... I was nodding so many times, and I didn't mean to.
I had no idea.
It's very scary now that I think about it. Because it happens a lot. It happens often.
And you wonder why I don't let you drive.
No, it has not. With driving, it's different. I have music. I have all these things. But it's something about...
Were you one of those people that had to study with music on?
No, I ain't study. I did not study. I was passing tests and not doing homework.
Okay.
But because I didn't know how to study. I'll be like, okay, I read it. Now what? Like, I didn't know how to, am I reading it like a script and memorizing it? Or am I looking for the answers? Like, I didn't know how to do it.
That makes sense, though. I understand that. I was going to joke you just now, but I was like, no, that really makes sense.
So I was like, no, I don't do that. But in school, a lot of the times, I would just get overly tired. And I didn't have any answers for it until I got, diagnosed, and they tell you those things. But I would be like, why the fuck can't I stay awake in school? Like, I got sleep. I'm not doing nothing. Man, all day today, I was trying to pick myself up.
Now I don't want to give you a compliment.
Please, you can still do that. I probably need it because I could not. It was very weird.
No. So Kristen and I are working on this project right now. And it's something that I've done, quite a few times. And I've done it both by myself and I've collaborated with other people before. And it's something that I've wanted Kristen to do for a very long time. But I don't know if she was not confident in herself or whatever have you, or if she knew she was going to have the dropsies trying to do it.
I don't know.
But whatever the case may be, I was really excited for her to, just do, take this journey with me. And we started, we've been working on it for a while, but today was like the real nuts and bolts to get it all together. And I was proud of you, because I didn't expect you to be a good collaborator. Also, I was proud of you for not allowing your not being too critical on yourself and speaking your mind the entire time.
Well, you kept saying to me, no, talk out loud. Like, explain it. Talk out loud. And like, oh God, maybe I'm horny, but but I don't know what it is. But that made me think of when people talk about, when people say talk you through it. Something about talking me through it made me want to do it and made me excited to do it. Where I was like, ooh, okay, yeah. Because we were like both in it. But it was just those long pauses of when nothing was happening where my brain was like,
But I told you while I'm doing that, you could do some things too.
And that's not how that works. That's not the point. You don't understand. I'm telling you, I was having a hard time. But I was very interested, but then it just moved slower. And that's why I can't do things like that.
But you can, though.
I know, but things that...
I'll tell you.
Tedious things?
So this is what I'll say. I do things the way I do it because for me, if I lose the spark, the entire thing, I can't pick back up where I left off. You know, when I start something, I have to complete it or it'll never get done to where I thought it could be.
Yes.
So that means that I put in a lot more hours in a concentrated amount of time. But most people take their time and take days and weeks sometimes, you know, to do these kind of activities. I mean, so you can do it as well. You just might have to, you know.
I gotta break that shit up because
But you did so well. I'm excited to continue doing this with you.
Me too. I'm so excited to do it again, to do some more.
If it's good.
I can't wait to get a couple more naps in.
Oh man. Question of the day.
How long we been going?
We good.
We've been going for a while.
We good. Good. Question of the day. Mind you guys, it's pretty not early.
Y'all, it's 1:30 in the morning. We fucking love you niggas. Because I want to go to bed.
And my head is rocking, but it's okay. It's okay. Question of the day. What's the biggest realization you made in the last year?
Are we saying happy?
Oh my God. Hold on. Wait. You think.
I'm sorry. What is happening? What? No, I mean, are we saying happy? We can stay happy. It's fine. Biggest realization you've made in the last year?
You say whatever the biggest realization is.
For me, that I'm starting to realize that a lot of the ways that I act are triggered by something, even if I forgot what it was. So a lot of the things that I do, the ways that I react to things, questions I might ask, even if I'm not in the moment doing it off of something, like there is something that has happened that has triggered me to behave this way or act this way. Or
what do you mean by questions that you may have?
Like I've asked you questions. I've asked my parents questions of things that I want to know. I don't know how to explain.
Yeah,
I don't know how to.
Can you give me an example?
There are just certain reactions that I have to things that I'm realizing are triggered by other things, and that's all I can say.
We've never talked about this before.
Not this question of the day.
No.
What?
No, you've never told, because I don't think I remember you ever saying.
There are things that, well, with you, I mean, it's been in all different areas of my life, but with you, I think there are things that there are ways that I have behaved or questions I may have asked you, knowing the answer, that have been from things that I probably forgot about. Like, because I know I've asked you questions about things where you've been like, where is this coming from?
You have?
Yes.
I've said, where is this coming from? That just doesn't sound like a statement that I've made before.
We've had discussions or questions, or when I'm getting snappy about stuff, or it seems like I'm bringing up old stuff or things of that nature.
You still do that?
I mean, I have.
Okay.
Before. And I think I've done it on this podcast. Actually, I think I did it not like some episodes ago. It's late. I'm tired. We brought up something. I forgot what it was. We brought up something and we never completed it. It was on a Patreon or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, it's something you're not telling me. And you was
like,
you're
talking about secrets or something like that.
Yeah. And you was like, no, it's not. And I was like, it is. And you was like, no, it's not. And I didn't know why I asked that at first, but I realized it was triggered by something that I just was not thinking of in the moment. But something told me to say that. I don't know how to explain it to you. But
something that I did that told you to say that?
Yeah, it was something you did or said that triggered me to ask you that question.
Uh-huh.
And I've noticed that with different things, like even with my parents, where I'll be like, well, why do I feel this way about this subject or this thing that I'm at? But it's because of something that I've buried that is like...
It comes back up to the surface.
Yeah. And it's hard to explain, but that's happened a couple of times this year already where I'm like, yo.
With us or just in general?
With us, with a couple of other things, but with us.
Okay.
It's happened a couple of times.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. But I think that's probably why I was so mad about the therapy thing, because I'm like,
I get this shit out of me.
Yeah, like there are things that I forgot that I've buried or whatever, like things you just don't remember, and like they're coming out of nowhere. And I'm like, well, I kind of need someone to help me bring these things up so I can kind of get them
unburied and off your chest.
Deal with things, because I don't want to be in a situation where I am just mad about things that I forgot I was mad about.
No, I get that.
Or unresolved issues that, and like I said, not just you, but yeah, with you, but just unresolved issues that I didn't realize I didn't deal with. And that's what therapy is for. And these fucking people wouldn't answer the phone. So yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, that I guess so. I guess the realization is that I need the therapy. Because I have to talk to someone about.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's damn.
It's deep and it's hard to explain because I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't want to say things. So I'm just trying to I'm just realizing that a lot of the ways that I behave are because of things that I haven't dealt with.
Okay. That, you know what? That's, it's so funny because when you finish the statement, the two things I was going to say you should probably do, I don't even know if you should do them now. One of the things is something that we've talked about before, off the pod, about interviewing our parents.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And, just coming in with questions and all of that, which I've actually gotten the okay from them. So I think that'd be really dope. And the other thing is, just speaking your mind. Like, I think a lot of times you try to avoid arguments.
Yes.
Or
I don't like arguing.
Or sometimes not even arguments, but just uncomfortable feelings for either yourself or for the other person. And you try to stop those things. But a little bit like when we were doing what we was doing earlier today, I know, at least for me, I rather know where we stand or know where you're at and know what you're thinking so that we can move past those things. You know what I mean? Like I've already committed myself to you, us, You know what I'm saying? And making this relationship work.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, there's nothing too bad that we can't get over. You know what I'm saying?
Might be.
Really?
I don't know. It might be. Maybe you, but like I just don't know if it's like I don't know if talking about it will help me.
Okay.
And a lot of the times because I don't like arguing.
Oh, wait, you're talking about like currently there might be something.
There could be. I mean, not something that happened recently, but like, yeah, there could be things that I know that I don't want to talk about.
Because you don't think we will be able to get over it?
No, because I feel like it'll start things. And it's one of those things that I kind of forgot about, that I've been kind of snappy lately, or I've been kind of very independent acting lately. And because you made a comment about how I always act like I'm in things for myself. Like I'm just in it by myself and I don't have anybody. And I never wanted to act like that, but I've realized that there's something making me act like that. So yeah, I didn't know that was going to be this deep of a thing, because I really didn't even know the question of the day is. But that's
you never do.
That's an honest, because I don't be looking. I like to come off I like to go where the spirit moves me. But that is these are thoughts that I've had recently about, like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, why am I snapping at everybody? Why am I so, like, I can do all this by myself? Like, why am I like that? So
that is interesting.
Yeah.
So let me ask, and this will be the last question. We can move on from here.
Cool.
Hopefully. Do you think that you will be able to better question? If you go to therapy and you talk about these things that have been, festering, and their solution, or at least part of their solution, is talking to me and to other people about the things that you're feeling.
What's the question?
Do you do that? Will
I
you
was
do
like,
that?
That was such a long pause. Like, I don't know what you're asking me.
Well, your face just...
Because I was listening. I was like, what are you saying? I don't know. I don't know, because I think I guess if we just keep it to us, and like not anything else, I think this could probably apply to other things too, but I think I've held it in for so long that it almost feels like it's just a part of me and how I react to things. Like, I don't know if talking about it is going to make me feel any different, but it's one of those, it's a couple of these things are like things that I'm just like, I just live with it and I keep moving on, because it's been a long time since some of these things have affected me, or things that I've buried. They're like things that I've buried for a while.
So are you looking for, I know I said it was going to the last question. My bad.
The last one.
So are you looking for healing, or are you looking for a new shovel?
I'm first trying to figure out where the shovel comes in, because
burying things to rebury the
good.
things.
Okay, you good. I just wanted to figure out where the metaphor was being used. I don't know. I think I'm looking to just talk about it with someone to get it off of me. Yeah, I think but I think that's what therapy is for, to talk things out so you can have a sounding board. I mean, I guess they there to help you heal and shit. But I think it's so you can have, if you feel like you can't talk to anybody, then you have someone to talk to. And they can be on the outside looking in, being unbiased, and kind of help you through it. That's what I think.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right?
Yeah, I mean,
is that what it is?
Yeah, I think that makes sense because if you aren't 100% sure how to feel about a situation, you know, having a sounding board that you trust to get their unbiased
opinion.
Can help you. Yeah, I can see that. Help you work your way through your thoughts and feelings from there. So I can definitely see that. Definitely see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is very interesting.
What is interesting? That I had an answer?
No.
Usually I don't have no answer.
No. Like for us to be so good at communicating with each other, the fact that there are still things that we haven't communicated about, especially things that deal with the past, that is very interesting to me. I didn't think there was anything like that. And
that's what's interesting. That
Why?
You didn't realize that there was something like it. Or you did realize and you didn't, you know. There could be things also that you are like, I don't want to talk about.
With you?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I feel like I've talked to you about everything. Like any feeling I actually like give a fuck about. Like I think our hardest conversation that I've had with you to date was probably a conversation that we had going up to I think we were going to DC or something like, maybe not even DC, but we were going north and we were in the car. It was probably like our last long car ride. And we got up to Richmond, it was dark. And by the time we got around the DC area, it was light. Oh, we were going to DC. It was the DC show. Was it DC
in the
show?
Snow?
No, maybe it wasn't the DC show. Anyway, we were going north. I know that. We were going north
like,
and we were having a conversation about
just stuck.
we were having a parenting conversation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That to me was probably the hardest conversation that, you know.
That was pretty intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, other than that, I don't really as of right now, you know, honestly, I couldn't think of anything that that I will be holding on to or thinking that I haven't expressed before with you. Okay. You know what I mean? So that's really interesting, man. That's really interesting.
That's interesting.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit, what's the biggest realization you made in the last year? This right here.
What? You don't even know what it is. There has to be something else that you yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I had an answer, but this kind of trumps that.
What is the answer?
Okay.
It's your answer.
Yeah, but this is my answer now. I didn't realize that there were things that like that we haven't spoken about yet. But my original answer was that I realized in the last year that as much as I may have known how great I am, I didn't believe how great I was.
No shit.
Fuck you.
I mean, no shit. Been telling you that forever and you don't listen to nobody.
Yeah, but I think in a way, knowing something.
I don't think you listen to me anyway because we had this discussion before. It's me. So you just be like, oh, she's supposed to say those things.
Yes, that is true.
But I'm not.
That's absolutely
I'm
true.
not that.
No. But that's not. I didn't. When I say so, we were talking about.
Some bitch told you was dressed cute and now you want to put clothes on. Some bitch told you, oh, I like your outfit. And you was like, oh, now I should put clothes on every day.
No, that wasn't exactly it. I don't know where we spoke about it because we've been doing so many recordings. But anyway, long story short, yes, I was given a compliment about my new found fashion. Shout out to Kendra. But I had a young lady just approach me. Actually, it was two of them approached me and just gave me a compliment that I had never heard before, and I was just elated, and I was like, damn, I want to feel that compliment again. And I was telling Kendra that, our stylist, and you were like, I try to tell him all the time, but he say da da da, and I was like, no, like. It doesn't come off the same way, not because I don't believe you or I feel like you have to, but I feel like you're so much my friend that you are going to always try to make me feel good.
No, I'm not going to lie to my friend.
I didn't say lie.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I didn't say lie. I think you'll always try to make me feel good, meaning
I want you to feel good, but if something look trash, I'm going to tell you it's trash.
But that's not like that. I mean, like, exactly. You'll tell me if something looks trash, and if we're joking around, then we'll say it, whatever. You'll say it, whatever. But normally, you're only in my mind. She's only speaking when she sees something good. You know what I mean? But she's not talking about all of the other times that is something bad. You know what I mean? So, in regards to just overall greatness, which sounds so cocky, and I promise, I swear. I'm not saying this in a cocky way.
But you are.
No, I'm not.
That's all right. No, you great. Go ahead.
Whatever.
I can't say it.
I say it enough for you. But over the last year, I just realized, and I feel like I had to. I feel like I was in a point where I had to recognize that. Because like I said, knowing something and having knowledge, I could write it down on paper and say, yeah, this looks great. Yeah. But actually believing that what that paper says is real to me was something totally different until, a couple of months ago. So, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, definitely.
That's good.
But once again, yours way more deep.
God.
Let's get into a couple of your answers. What's the biggest realization you made in the last year?
Someone said I probably shouldn't have gotten married.
Damn. Okay.
We're only 6 months in, right? 5.
You know that person?
3 months. I'm talking about, you said made this year.
Oh, no, in the last year. So,
Okay. Sex will get better over time, and sometimes you don't have a 10 out of 10 when it comes, it'll be, someone said love will save.
What the fuck was that?
I think that was the end of
when it comes, that's what it was.
Oh, that's exclamation points. I don't talk like that. Love will literally save a lot of situations. This little box ain't enough to explain. Okay. I can do all things through Christ, quite literally. Friends have better friends. Show up for who shows up for you. Ooh, Jesus. Someone said, you have to bend with your knees. And listen, I'm learning that now. Because I be trying to bend from the waist. And bitch, it is no longer, this is not a waist bending body no more. That lower back be kicking my ass.
Nah, facts.
That WWE isn't going to be the same now that John Cena's retired.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I'm not the same, but go ahead.
I'm just... Are we old?
Because he was a little past my time. Not like too much past my time.
He was in there, but they be like, he's the greatest wrestler of all time. And I'm just like, what was I doing?
I felt like it was propaganda until I seen some of you guys speak on it.
Keeping an arm's length with family will bring myself more peace and less stress. I learned that. Too.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that in a Patreon episode coming up. So
okay. My wife ain't shit and she's my biggest hater. Damn.
Okay.
Damn. Someone said my lady is lazy as fuck.
Damn.
Oh my God.
These are getting good.
Red flags don't turn green later. This is crazy.
That is interesting.
That I look like the bigger fool for arguing back. My peace is more important than being right.
Okay. Snap.
Some men are starting to feel like they should be chased. Are you the female or am I, sir? Damn. Y'all going crazy.
That's very interesting. I think I want to cover that on Patreon as well.
Oh, my God. Well, remember it because you'll forget. It really is what one man won't do, another will.
Okay.
Family isn't defined by blood. It's defined by who's actually there for you.
Okay.
The coochie gonna get ate whether it's waxed or not.
Facts.
Found that out years ago. That if my relationship is not serving me, it is time to go.
Okay.
Someone said it's okay not to drink every function. 10 months sober now. Let's say my wife loves it. Listen,
that's what's up.
Listen, I'm a year and 6 months in. Like you don't have to drink if you fun. You ain't got it. If you're not fun, I can't tell
Some
you what
things
to
ain't
do.
fun.
I can't tell you what to do. But if you fun, you ain't got to. Someone said they realized that they really are toxic. That's great when you can realize it yourself. Everybody be lying. No, I'm gonna do it.
You gotta read this one first.
Yes. Having a kid is dead ass hard, but also going raw is still worth it. This nigga Alex.
Shout out to Alex Babbitt, man.
Oh my God. Someone else said is that the same one?
No.
No, these are the same ones.
Oh, those same.
Yeah,
okay.
the same ones. Everyone else's opinion doesn't matter if what you're doing makes you happy.
Okay.
That's very true. Young parents need to separate their pride and ego from their children. Well, not just young parents. A couple of older parents too. That no one actually has life figured out, no matter how old.
Dope. These are coming from the Patreon, by the way.
Yeah. I really, really, really enjoy being home alone with my cat. I like being home too. Working out ain't the problem. It's my diet working against me. And that's
message.
And that's me. Nigga,
we got a breakdown about that
I
coming
had
up.
the best fucking brioche cinnamon toast.
This today?
The next one says, always put myself first. Yes, and you should do that. Setting boundaries, and the word no is a complete and full sentence. It really is. Keep my motherfucking mouth shut. People who throw away 20 plus years of friendship were never your friend, and to continue to put my to put my well-being and happiness first, know my worth and protect it. It was a rough year.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. My eyes are sleepy now. I can't want it for you more than you want it for yourself.
Facts.
Yeah. People closest to you don't care for you, just what you can do for them. Well, that's not nice.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
No matter what you can do for a person, it will never be enough. Damn, y'all going through a lot.
I thought it was going to be fun. I put a laughing emoji and everything after it.
Someone said I'm way smarter than them. Yeah.
Okay.
We only work to pay fucking bills. That's true. Oh my gosh. Someone said people ain't shit. Somebody said we're all doomed. God damn, guys. Oh my gosh.
Let's do like two more.
Damn. Some people love thinking they stopped your motion simply because they don't like the motion they have.
Damn.
None of these are fun. Wait. No, go up. I'm officially old when my knees hurt when it's about to rain. And listen, that's me. That's me all day. I gotta find. There's no.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well.
All right, well, these aren't fun. This was bad. I'm glad that mine was serious, too.
Yeah, you started the shit.
But if mine was funny, then I would have looked shallow. With all these deep-ass people in the comments, we would have looked like pieces of shit.
Hey, listen, man, I'm sorry.
Damn, I'm sorry,
I am
guys.
sorry, man. That was the question of the day. We usually like to have fun with them, but if you see it on our social media and you want to react, please do. But sometimes it's okay to be lighthearted. Sometimes.
I keep touching the corners of my mouth because I feel like I'm drooling a little bit.
I'll lick it up.
And yeah, it's just a lot happening right now tonight. And I keep fucking with my hair. It's a bad hair day. It's a lot going on. Don't look at my lace. Like, just...
You beautiful, baby.
Thanks, baby. You supposed to say that. We just talked about it. But I'm saying, if you don't believe me, I don't believe you. You don't believe what I say, I don't believe what you got to say.
Before we get into the topics,
damn, we still in that topics. That's crazy. God damn, it is 2 hours in. The fuck are we doing right now?
It's crazy.
I'm so tired.
I'm so sorry.
I love y'all. I'm sleepy.
Before we get to the topics, I received a phone call a couple of days ago. One of my homeboys, right? And we're having conversation, regular conversation. And during the conversation, he goes, I don't remember what I said, but he was like, yeah, man, I pray for all y'all, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, I appreciate that, man. He was like, yeah, bro, in the morning, I get up early before the sun comes up and I watch the sun come up. And, I pray for y'all.
He did say that.
And maybe I am immature.
You are.
Maybe it's me.
You are. I'm answering.
But the very first thing that I said was pause, my nigga. Pause.
Yeah.
Like
you that's immature. I didn't even know y'all still be using pause at this big age you are.
I don't.
Yeah.
But I felt like this was a time.
Why?
I don't want no man looking at the sunrise.
Think about his boys?
With me on their mouth.
But why? What's wrong with that? What's wrong? The first thing he wake about
early in the morning, he talking about he praying. Is he on his knees while he pray?
Is his dick out? Because you sleep naked.
Exactly.
That's the first thing I thought about.
Exactly.
And if he ain't go pee first, then really don't pray for me yet. Because that mean that dick hard as a rock.
Bro, like for real.
Nah, wait. We can't play with God like that. That's not fair.
He play with God.
He's not. He's
Does
talking
God want
to
you to be
him.
naked when you pray?
Do you think God made clothes?
God made dirt.
Oh, you are immature for real.
And
Dirt
don't
I
hurt.
say it. You couldn't even not say it. You such a child. I'm gonna call your mommy and tell her what you were here doing. You such a child.
But no, that shit felt weird.
Why?
I don't want you early in the morning watching the sunrise.
Do we care if his dick is out or not, baby?
Yes.
Why?
I don't want you coming to God that way.
But I don't know if God cared. Because he made it, right? He made the dick. You just having a conversation with him with your dick out.
Nah, B. Nah, I told him he got to pray for me during rush hour.
That's what prayer is. It's just. Well, why his dick can't be out at rush hour?
Why is your dick out at rush hour?
Baby, if your dick could be out at rush hour, you pull your dick out.
Every hour.
If someone said
right.
it's 5 o'clock, let's pull out dicks, you would be like, here you go.
And that's why I don't pray for niggas.
Because your dick be out. And that's insane that your dick be out so much. Nah, I think that's good. He wake up and y'all the first thing on his mind.
It sounds good until you think about it, man.
Nah, I think it's cool.
Oh, my gosh. What are some things that you would say contributes to us having the best sex of our life? Oh, really, the best sex of your life?
What are some things you would say?
That contributes to us
Emotional
having
connection. You hate bonding. You hate that. Like, I guess emotional connection. I don't want to look you in the eyes, but I do want to feel your presence and your body. I guess that's a part of your body, but no, like your soul.
Oh, nah, I don't want you feeling my soul, dog.
Why?
I don't want you feeling my soul every time we have sex.
You don't like intimacy either, then?
No,
huh?
I love intimacy.
You do?
I do.
I can't feel
Not
your
every
soul.
time, though.
Why? What if that's what arouses me? Souls tied together.
Do you go into sex every time thinking...
Are we about to bond in here?
No, thinking that I want to arouse him?
Yeah.
End of questions. All right.
I'm not supposed to arouse you?
No, I'm not saying that. But every time? You think about that?
You don't think about that with me?
I didn't say that. I actually
how
end the
else you
questions.
gonna get it wet if you're not arousing me?
No. Do you think about arousing me every single time we have sex?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I don't know what that means.
There was a study that happened, and we love studies over here.
We love a study.
People having the best sex of their lives. This is what they found. Being present and focused.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mm-hmm. That sounds pretty good. I guess you got to beat it.
Not thinking about your to-do list.
Yeah.
That's hard, man. You got to get me out that fresh Papa Adderall, boy.
Connection and being in sync. Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Deep sexual and erotic intimacy. Sexual and erotic intimacy. I feel like you're talking about a different intimacy.
It says a level that goes beyond physical mechanics into something that feels meaningful. That's what I'm talking about. Souls fucking.
And I feel like your pussy can do that without your soul.
Nah, I need my soul to fuck.
Yo.
What? Can't fuck without my soul.
Extraordinary communication. Okay. Interpersonal risk-taking and exploration.
We do that, I think.
Being willing to try, yeah.
Yeah, and ask for what you want or show a partner a part of yourself you normally keep hidden.
Okay. Authenticity.
They're trying to make me stare in your eyes. Vulnerability. Letting someone see you. No. What'd I say? Don't look at me. Put your dick in there and just, you know how to move it once you get inside. You know where you're going once you get there. Now you don't have to look at me.
Oh my gosh.
And transcendence, the feeling of being completely absorbed in the experience.
I thought it was way cooler than what.
This was kind of the same word in different words.
Yeah.
They were just saying the same thing.
Yeah, fuck them.
That was a terrible study.
Terrible study.
Who
did that
what
study?
did they ask them? Give me different words for connection.
Oh man. Speaking of looking into
Oh my God. Why?
Eye contact during head increases emotional bonding by 88%.
Who are they asking these questions?
Well, it was a study.
It was a study.
It was 122 couples over a 3-week period. And I'm guessing the study went a little bit like, suck his dick.
And look at his face while you're doing it.
There you go.
I think we are bonded. Honestly.
Yeah, but you don't be looking at my eyes when you suck dick. Like, when you suck dick, like, the reason I don't know that you like sucking dick.
Because I close my eyes.
Sometimes, or sometimes you're just staring at the dick.
Well, because
What are you looking at?
Here we go. I'm concentrating on trying not to choke. I'm trying to think of different ways to open my throat up that I've never. Because if one way isn't working, since I'm down there, I got to do research. So I try different ways to extend my throat while I'm in there, and I close my eyes because I'm thinking of different 1, 2, all right, 3, and like I'm trying different things. None of them have worked so far. I gag a little bit, but I'm gonna get it down pat, and I'm gonna get it right one day.
Fucking terrible, man.
Why? Don't you want me to like? I'm trying to please you, and I'm trying to find a way to like do it longer.
Do you know that pleasing me is just you enjoying it and you looking in my eyes to make sure I'm enjoying it?
But it's something about choking and looking in your eyes. For me, that feels like a signal help.
Ain't nobody told you to deep throat. I don't need you to deep throat.
Just get the tip of it. But you be pushing my head down. So what is that supposed to be? How deep you think my throat is? How
deep is your love for me?
Yeah, it's not that deep. I'm trying to tell you. It's right on the tip. I got tip love. I got tip love. I'm not all, I'm it's a different sound. One sounds hollow. And there's another one like bloop, bloop, bloop,
hey yo, I don't care what sound you make.
That's the head going in and out. Bloop, 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 bloop. What? Because it's like, wait. Right? Like that.
Stop.
You don't want a chicken? What's wrong? I'm so tired.
Oh my gosh. Listen, man, I realized something.
What?
I think I would nut faster and harder if you acknowledged my enjoyment with a smile.
But how am I smile with a dick in my mouth?
Not always when you're sucking dick.
You want me to pop it out and grin?
No.
And then what are you saying?
In sex in general, man.
You want me to smile in sex?
Like if I'm enjoying it, yeah.
Grin?
Yeah. Like, yeah, I know I'm doing that shit.
It don't feel like it doesn't feel like a place to smile.
But it is. You're proud of yourself.
But can I be proud when I'm done?
No, man.
Like the level that you got to beat the level when you come, when it spray out. It's like it's like the end. It's like Dun, 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 dun.
It's something about that turns me on.
Smiling?
Yeah. Like, but
you want full teeth or you want like a little smirk? You want a smize or you want what you want?
I want a grin, like a devilish grin, like
a devilish grin, like Ursula, like that. What you want?
Actually,
like Ursula
or
poured fortunes.
Okay, and maybe this shouldn't be the example, but remember Home Alone 2, Lost in New York?
Mm-hmm. It's the best Home Alone.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when he gets the credit card, he swipes it, and it says stolen.
Mm-hmm.
And then he looks up and smiles. That's the kind of smile I want you to have.
Maybe he looked like the Grinch.
I know, and I don't know.
You want me to smile like the Grinch?
I know, but you
like Jim Carrey?
No.
If you want that, I can eat some Fire Marshal Bill. That's all teeth. that ain't nothing but teeth. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing but teeth.
No, man. No, I want that same grin like I got him.
Like a Cheshire cat.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
You want to fuck a feline.
No. This is why I can't have these conversations with you.
Why? At night, you can't.
I mean, the feline pussy.
It's like, it's 2 a.m, and I don't know how much more I can go without saying something that's going to get us banned.
What?
Nothing, baby. I'm tired.
Okay.
Why would you push me? Don't do that. Because you're not going to edit this shit.
Well, I got to edit one word out. But anyway.
You do? What'd I say?
Yeah, it was me.
Oh, you did say that word.
Yeah.
You did say that word.
Yeah.
Start with an R.
It's in the beginning, though.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, it's probably fucking up a joke, though, because I think I talked over you. You don't fucking one of my jokes. Just leave a word in there, then.
No.
What's more important?
Yo.
My joke or the... Never mind. This is why I can't do stuff. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, my gosh.
I have to apologize every time we record late because I end up saying some shit because I was really about to say something right now that was so crazy. But I say he is not going to edit that.
Okay.
Can I say it and then you edit it?
No.
Please?
No, because I have to stay up after you go to bed tonight to do this.
You can wake up in the morning and do it.
I can't because in the morning we have things to do.
You can wake up in the morning and do it.
I already said I would do something else for you in the morning as well. If I wake up early enough. I didn't expect us to be recording this long.
Well, just do that. We got kids here. I can get them to wake up and help.
Okay, whatever. No, don't say the word. Let me see. Stop it. Stop it. Kylie Kelsey, I think that is
Jason Kelsey's wife.
Jason Kelsey's wife was quoted as saying, "I actually give my husband shit if he walks past me in the kitchen and doesn't like grab my ass and flirt with me."
Mm-hmm. I don't even know what that feels like.
What?
To give you shit if you don't do it. Because every time you go past me, you grabbing something.
Every time I go past you, I am grabbing your ass.
Yeah, it's an ass, a titty, it's something. So I don't know what it feels.
I don't grab your titties. I grab your nipples.
I know, and it's.
Woohoo.
You know that's not better, right?
What? What, a handful of titties on the nipple?
I think a handful of titties feels like something you can explain a little bit more if a kid walk by.
I'm waiting.
Because maybe you're trying to push me. Mush me or something.
Oh, yeah. I'm abusing your mama.
No, not like that, but like she's so crazy. And it's like a push. It's like we laughing. Like you could just laugh and be like, ha.
No, and I only pinch your nipples or get them.
Something about holding two nipples and a child walk by.
I never hold two nipples. If it's kids around.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I get your nipple when you're not paying attention and no one else is, and I just grab it real quick and keep walking.
Oh.
And your thing is, how do you always catch the nipple?
You'll always get the nipple because they,
they be covered.
They be covered. Like for some reason, you always get the nipple right on the head.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's an art, really.
I mean, you got nice nipples, baby.
Oh my God.
We'll talk about that later. There are a lot of things I'm going to save till Patreon because I know that you are tired, as am I.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some stuff we gotta announce though.
Yeah, definitely. Like this.
This is
God.
I don't know what's happening though. It's crazy because I used to think that one could save the other if they were out on tour, but now the other one got some shit going with him.
Wait, what?
People mad at the other one.
Because of the comment he made that we talked about a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, they mad at him.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm still going.
That don't mean them tickets gonna open up. Though.
Listen.
That don't mean the tickets gonna open up.
That problematic tour, I will be in attendance at.
Chris Brown and Usher are going on tour. We never said what we were talking about. We just started talking about it.
Hey, fuck it.
They announced a tour, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that's kind of the craziest thing that I've seen in a while. That's some Michael Jackson shit.
Yeah.
That as far as the ticket sales. And also, nigga, go sit down for a little bit.
Which one?
Chris Brown. What
true.
that nigga just out on this, like, one of the biggest tours? Like, sit your ass down for a second.
So we called our friend comedian Alex Babbitt and his wife once this news broke, and immediately we was trying to figure out where we're going to go to see this show.
I saw Chris Brown in the very beginning in a mall at Military Circle Mall in Norfolk, Virginia, when Run It first came out, and he was dancing on a little mall stage, and that's the first time I ever saw him. I was like, oh, this nigga talented as fuck. He killing this shit. And it was like Killer Mike and Black Butterfly and some other people that was there. I know.
That is a random ass show.
Killer Mike big as hell. I didn't know he was that tall. Yeah. I was little too. I mean, I was younger. I was like 22. I don't know.
Little.
But and then we saw Usher in Vegas. So I've seen both of them technically.
You didn't really. Whatever. So we decided, like I said, we was on a conversation with our friends. We decided that we were going to do DC, right? And then Alex brought up a really good thing because they haven't released the dates and the places yet.
But you know some of them places.
I thought I did it, but then he said, Chris Brown's last tour, he was flying through the air. And he probably can't fly through the air, in a stadium. He would probably have to do that. And I was like, oh shit, this might be he was flying in the air in a stadium. This might be a stadium concert. Like, he did a stadium concert and was able to sell it out by himself. Why wouldn't him and Usher do a stadium concert? Which completely fucked me up. I was like, oh shit, we going to a stadium.
But are we?
You don't think we're going?
Oh no, I'm going. But
you don't think I'm going?
No, I'm going. But what if they oh, never mind. No, I'm lying. I'm lying to myself. I was like, what if they want to do something more intimate? Like a regular thing.
I'm not even gonna hold you. If they're not going to.
They're not going to.
But if they were to do an intimate show, either one of them.
An arena is intimate for them.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah.
Nah, I want like a real intimate, like a 500-seater.
Nigga, who the fuck?
I know it's never gonna happen.
Who the hell is getting them tickets?
Never gonna.
It's gonna be they friends and the niggas that work there at them concerts.
But I would love that. I would love that. I thought you might be interested in this. A Harvard nutrition professor says we should only be eating 6 fries per serving.
Fuck them. Because what are you talking about? Yeah. 6 fries?
6 fries.
Have you ever had a fry? Does a Chick-fil-A waffle fry count as?
And that's what I was about to say. Depending on the fry, that's doable. If it's like a Burger King fry, nigga, I can do a serving in 3.
You be eating Burger King fries?
I've had them before.
I mean, I'm sure everyone's had them, but like that's the example you use for this?
Well, that's 3. Now, if it's a Chick-fil-A fry, I feel like a serving is 17.
I just feel like, okay, yeah. Yeah, fuck these studies though, for real. Because who are they talking? I don't. What do you have to say? Like, I'm not reading that. I was about to say, what are your facts? But I don't really give a fuck about them facts. I'm gonna eat so many fries every single time. I'm eating all the fries.
Chipotle releases a $59 a month unlimited meal subscription.
That sounds like right up your alley.
Oh my God! Do you know how happy I was about that?
Yeah, that sounds like it's right up your alley.
Man.
And for people that want to eat, halfway healthy or something like that.
Chipotle usually runs me about $16 every time I go there.
Wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
What does that community note say? Is this fake?
I hope not.
I don't know.
What community note?
It's a community note. They have these now. I've been seeing them lately. Is this from Threads
never
or
planned releasing an unlimited subscription offer to run a promotion. Oh, man.
For BOGO offerings or discounts, but never have released a subscription. The post is purely for entertainment purposes only.
Aw.
Yeah, people be doing that.
Why would they do that, though?
I don't know, but you got to research better. You put that in here because I damn sure didn't put that in here.
Okay, I seen it.
You got really excited about it. I'm like, they've been putting these community notes on these things.
Well,
recently.
I did see something else that I knew was probably...
That is also fake. So we're not talking about that either.
You don't want to talk about that?
Yo, it's fake. Yo, you...
No, okay. I know it's fake. Mm-hmm. You know it's fake.
Yeah, we got to be more responsible. We not news, but like...
Okay, I'm just asking. What... I don't even know how to... Okay. You know what she is.
I think it's very dumb for us to talk about it. But go ahead. If you have
You know what? I have a question, but I'll wait for Patreon.
Okay, cool.
I'll wait for Patreon.
Thank you.
I won't be judged.
Thank you.
Men reportedly need 112 days to know if a woman is wife material, according to a new study.
Did I put that in here? Because I feel like
you may have
we've talked about that already.
You may have.
But 112 days, I mean, I guess. Whatever. Y'all shut up. We don't need that many days to know if y'all husband material.
Really?
I can tell. Well, maybe I did.
Huh?
I think you a good husband.
Thank you.
And I initially, before I like really knew you, I didn't think that you was husband material. But after like a couple of days, I was like, nah, he could be a good one. Like you know, when you meet people, you know, you can tell.
I don't know if I ever asked you this. Were you like?
You don't think I'm a good wife?
No.
You didn't think I was wife material?
Nothing like that, baby.
Oh, okay.
Were you courting for marriage?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't, because I wouldn't have dated you because I didn't want to just date just to do whatever. Because the person I was dating before, I thought I was going to get married to, and we had been together so long, and he was still like not looking at planning things together. He was still planning things by himself. We had been together like 7 years.
Okay.
And that's why I was like, oh, no, I can't do this.
So how old were you when you got with him, the guy before me?
20-something. Maybe 23?
23.
23, 22, 23.
Okay. Now, 23? I know you've said, around there.
Something.
I know you've said in the past that you guys were friends, but when you were getting into that relationship, was courting for marriage on your mind?
No, it was just anyone that would be
willing to be seen with you.
No, anyone that would be good to my daughter.
So you were courting for a father?
Not a father. No, I wasn't going and that was something that he apparently thought. No, I wasn't courting for a father, but whoever was going to be around my kid, I wanted them to just be a good person.
Okay.
I didn't feel like I could just date to date and just be out there with all these different, like, if I was going to bring anyone around her, I just wanted to make sure that they were a decent person.
Okay. So, and I'm guessing because I guess you got your mind ready during that relationship to get married, when you got out of the relationship, your thought process, like, was it like a thing of what you said to yourself, the next person I'm dating, I want to see if we can get, you know.
I never wanted to just date just to date. But that's why I was fucking. And then if I was going to date you, then that was like a real thing.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, word. That's interesting. That's interesting.
Why is that interesting?
No, Honestly? Because, and this might have been a lie, but you said to me, I don't know when, but you said you had never thought about like your wedding and things of that nature.
I hadn't thought about it. To be honest, I was dating.
You was always going to be a justice of the peace, bitch.
No, I was dating. Like, I wanted to have a husband, so I would go in there with the intention, but I also thought that I wasn't really, like, no one would really want me as wife. Yeah.
You know, last time we recorded really late, you were just goofy and stuff. You just being real emotional today, ain't you?
No, we ain't got, they ain't nothing fun. You ain't asking me nothing fun.
Or you not making nothing fun. I'm having fun. And then, you know, you answering.
Can I just go to bed? Because it's about to be 2:30.
I'm gonna put you out your misery. What are we watching?
It's never misery when I'm with my people. Because I love y'all so much. I'm still watching American Idol, yo. I think I'm caught up so far. I really fuck with them. I really like them. They got rid of the two people they got rid of are the two people that I thought they was gonna get rid of. But I mean, I don't know. I really like them. Shit. I think that might really be. And then did we watch The Pit this week? Because we were trying to catch up on The Pit, but we ain't really. I haven't really been able to watch anything.
Yeah, we wasn't really watching TV.
Your Friends and Neighbors is out apparently, and I haven't been able to start that. That show I was watching with Jennifer Garner. The last thing he told me, I watched half of that first episode. Like, I just got a lot of shit to watch. I haven't. Ever since that Lamar Odom doc, I ain't want to watch TV. That just kind of, I don't know. That was kind of the TV for the month, really.
Nah, I feel you, man. I've been wanting to watch this one show. I haven't I haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet. Memory of a Killer. And it looks wait. Good.
Hold on. That's so crazy that he wanted to lie. Where's my camera? That's so crazy that he wanted to lie like this.
What do you mean?
In here with me, like I'm not in here, and like we don't share the same Hulu account. That I can't see what I know what the fuck continue watching means. When that shit say, I looked on that thing said episode 3. I said, oh, this nigga done watched 3 episodes? That's crazy. You sat here in these people's face and said, I've been really wanting to watch this show, man. I ain't really get a chance to watch it. You fucking liar.
No, well.
Loosen up that tie. Because you about to die in here. Goddamn lying. You lying your ass off, nigga. I looked and I said, oh, is that right? 3 episodes? I was about to go find some shit you really wanted to watch and just start watching that shit. I could not believe you. Because I'm the one that told you about that goddamn show.
Actually, my mother is the one who told me about the show.
We were all talking about that show.
But I only heard my mother. In
the room. That's what happens. You don't listen to me. That's what I said earlier. You don't listen to shit I say. And you fucking, I can't wait to go find something to watch.
What you mean?
Because I watch more TV than you, so I know I'm going to get through a series. Matter of fact, I'm going to get through that one.
No.
I'm going to get through that one while you editing and shit tomorrow. Hell yeah.
Yo.
I'm going to bring my laptop over there and I'm going to still do work, but I'm going to be watching TV. Because fuck you. I can't believe you did that shit. You don't even know who he is. That's McDreamy.
What? I thought he died.
McSteamy died. That's McDreamy, Patrick Dempsey. See how you don't know? See how you don't even give a fuck about Grey's Anatomy. No, and that's what I'm talking about. You don't even deserve half the shows you want to watch.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you don't deserve to be in the same room with somebody like me. A bitch like me that know TV. You don't even deserve it. I'm so tired.
I'm simply saying that watching a show without you is like not watching a show at all.
What the fuck does that even mean? What does that even mean? You telling them I couldn't even see the show because my wife wasn't in the room. She my eyes when I can't see.
I'm saying, baby.
That's great. I hope this show sucks. I hope it's the worst show. Matter of fact, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch the last episode and spoil it for you.
Yo, you already fucking spoiled.
Yeah, but
In and Out. What's the name of it?
In and Out.
Wait, what's the name of it?
I was about to say Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but that ain't it either. This show with Tessa in it.
Tessa in it, yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't even watch that. I'm just smart. But this one, I'm watching the finale.
No. That's not how you ruined it.
Oh, somebody told me.
And then you told me that somebody told you.
But I didn't tell you the name of the show.
But you do.
I said somebody told me that I was right about who killed the people on the show. And all I said was the show, and you said, "Oh my God, you ruined it." And I was like,
"What other fucking show would it be?"
Well, I be right about a lot of shows. I was right about Brilliant Minds.
You wasn't right about Paradise.
Oh, that's the only one. Wow. Because they use that random ass nigga to be the killer. Fuck them for that.
We gotta watch that too.
We haven't watched it. No, I'm gonna watch that.
No, you're not.
I'm watching the fuck out of that.
That's me.
And I'm starting from episode 10.
I'm the one who told you to watch Paradise.
10, 9, 8, 7. I'm gonna tell you what happened at the end of that shit because I can't fucking believe you. You think I'm not gonna go watch the finale of Memory of a Killer and then just tell you?
Yo,
I will do that. I'm a mean bitch. I like revenge because I can't believe you watched that damn show without me. And I told you I wanted to watch that.
Baby.
I said, wait. You could watch SVU. You watch that every fucking day. Quantum Leap. Some more shit I don't want to watch.
You know why?
Why?
Because you watched the cooking show without me.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it because that's the exact same thing.
It is.
Okay. That's fine.
You know we would be able to watch way more shows that we want to watch if you weren't so scary at night.
But that's not when you watch them.
But I could watch them then.
But you don't watch them then. You watch them during the day when I'm up and awake and it's bright outside.
Actually, I haven't watched any of those during the day.
Oh, you didn't watch? When did you watch Memory of a Killer?
Well, if you must know.
Yeah, because you watched it, huh? You did watch it.
If I did watch it.
Well, if you just hypothetically.
Hypothetically. If I did.
What was I doing?
Getting ready to record the podcast.
You watched 3 fucking episodes without. You talking
Why did it take you so fucking long?
Are you talking about all them times where we didn't record and you changed your mind?
No.
Because that's some bullshit. If I was up there getting ready and you was like, we shouldn't record today, and you so tired because you so tired from watching the episode, you worn out.
No. But that's if I did watch it.
I can't believe this shit.
Which I didn't.
Nigga, it's episode 3. I saw it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I'll tell you what happens tomorrow. Because I'm going to find time.
Is there anything left?
No, I don't have shit to say to you. Nope.
Couple of things. Make sure you join the Patreon. We have some amazing things in store for you. Yeah. We're also going to finish a lot of the topics that we didn't get to finish today.
There are things that we really are like uploading. Like this isn't like we got a whole bunch of shit coming. No.
Now there are things in the can right now.
We recorded mad shit and and it's gonna go up there. Like it's already done.
Yeah.
So.
And by the way, if you aren't a part of the tier where the breakdown is,
there's some good ones.
You may want to do that sooner than later.
Coming.
I think the last one we dropped was the threesome one. But the next one that we drop will. I don't know.
You don't know what you want to do.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Either way I go is going to be a great one. So make sure that you join the Patreon, not only for the episode that we give you each and every week on Patreon, but also so that you can see the breakdown and the other things we have up there. Kristen and I have really been working pretty diligently to give you guys something that you can really be proud of.
Recording at 3:00 in the morning. Yeah. So please fucking watch it.
Also, if you haven't gotten your tickets and secured your seat to go with us to Jamaica next month. Make sure you do that immediately. Tickets are going fast, or seats are going fast. And even if you don't have anybody to go with, it's going to be an amazing time. We are going to Hedonism 2 in Jamaica, and We went last year. If you want to know what happened on that trip, you can join the Patreon and hear that episode. But I'm going to tell you right now that we not newbies anymore, yeah, we're going to have a time.
Naked.
And, and we're going to have more time there as well. So this should be really fun.
Titties out. Ass out.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Is there anything else? Hopefully we have another announcement for you guys in about a week or two. We're working on some things, finalizing some things. But Patreon will get that information first. And with the thing that we're talking about, being first might be last. So if you aren't a member of that Patreon, go ahead and do that.
Ricky Bobby, your ass, nigga.
You know what? I didn't even realize it was a Ricky.
You did.
I did it. I promise I did.
I
promise I did.
Oh my gosh. It's just embedded in you to lie.
No, I love, okay, whatever. Anyway.
Lying. You love lying. Lying ass nigga.
Who lying?
I can't believe you watched 3 whole episodes. That's a lot of episodes for somebody that ain't watching a show. Don't explain it to me in this podcast, and don't say that dumb shit you got written over there.
Oh, the Knicks.
Don't. Okay, what about it?
Next week, the playoffs begin. And after our win against Boston last week, even though Brown was out, I'm still feeling good. I'm still feeling good about our chances to make it to the NBA Finals. Who the fuck are you, Little Kim?
Yeah. I'm fucking tired now.
All right. With everything in life,
baby, don't say this bullshit.
With everything in life,
stop saying it.
No,
I'm gonna ruin it every time.
You stop.
It's just dumb.
With everything in life,
it's too long.
It's not too long if you be quiet. With everything in life, being right for you is a personal choice. And no matter what you see on the phone or you hear from anyone else, marriage isn't easy, but the great ones are definitely worth it.
Boo!
With that being said, and then we had sex, and so should you. Thanks for listening.
Bye!
Asshole, man.
Boo this man!